I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, not caring where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Brazil. Oh my goodness. Hello. Greetings from Michigan and the United States. What up? Hey, sunshine. Highlights here. Okay, so I just wanted to do that to get all y'all's attention. I just wanted to get everybody's attention, make sure everybody's paying attention so I can do the announcements. One of these days we'll get it right. You know what I mean? TikTok, I'm almost got you guys tapped in too. I had to come up with a USB-C Y splitter. I love doing this stuff. I've blown like $1,000 in audio equipment. I'm gonna have the most awesome recording studio. Oh my God, the Nashville house is gonna have it's gonna be killer. Fire. Hey Punky, what up, Dolly? How you guys doing? What up, what up? Hi, Nature Girl. I'm glad you guys are here. Hey, Gabriella. What up, Molly? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the All Signs. Gonna be doing yours and their feelings for the week ahead. We're already in Aries season. All right, and we're getting ready to head into April. So it's a timeless message, timeless reading. So whenever you find it's when you're supposed to. And if you're new here, welcome. Hello. I'm Archer. Nice to meet you. If you're new here, you'll get used to me. And if you've been here for a while, I promise you will eventually get used to me. It's cool. How are you guys doing? What's up and how are you guys? Mama T, what up, Mom? How you doing? What up, everybody? Your guys' prayers have brought Mama T so far, gotten her back into her own support, her own house. She's got awesome physical therapy, occupational therapy, the right doctors and specialists on her path. It is so awesome. And my house is so empty. No, I love your prayers are awesome. Thank you guys so much for it. All right, I have just started. We're just getting ready to get started. I'm going to do the announcements first because we got the meet and greet announcements coming up. What up? Hashtag Crab Lives Matter, fellow Cancerian. What up? What's your birthday? I'm July 7th. What's your birthday, Mira? What's yours? Are you Demir? Randy, what up, good sir? What up, brother? Hey, Aaron, welcome in. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you for liking, for hyping, for sharing the live and interacting with it, helping getting this out into the interwebs and letting the family grow. What's up, Zane? How are you doing? Is it chilly up there still? Is it chilly in your part of Michigan? It actually is warm down here. It's beautiful outside. I've got windows open and stuff, no heat on. Oh my God, it's so nice. I'm glad you finally did catch me. You're awesome. You're fast because I'm kind of fast. Chariot. energy. Yeah, Chariot. All right, you guys want to write? Oh, we got a September 4th Virgo. Hi, Sharon. What up? Hey, Shelby. Everybody pop your birthdays. I don't need to just hear from the Cancerians. Pop your birthdays. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, Aries. Oh, thanks, Gabrielle. Thank you. Okay, let's knock out some announcements. Let's do the let's just I really wanted 5:55 for a timestamp. So right now I am actually knowingly milking this for another 20 seconds. So how are you guys doing? We have November 23rd in the house, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cusper. You're almost like my one of my two Sag grandmas, the November 24th Sag grandma. That's cool. October 17th, what up, Scorpio? March 31st, Aries in the house. September 27th, got some Libra vibes. Oh, we got a fellow Libran, Melissa with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. She's one of our Libras. I am still actually using 5:55 as the timestamp to Sunshine. But anyhow, April 12th, happy early birthday. November 6th, February 18th, Pisces. What up, Pisces? How are you? Capricorn energy in the house. Queen Tiki's here. Double Pisces. Nice. Happy birthday. We got a leap year baby. Okay, what do you do on the leap years? Do you celebrate before or after? I love asking leap year Pisces about that. That is so cool. March 21st, April 4th. We need some Geminis. Leo, August 4th. What's up, Aaron? Sag energy. We got, okay, some August and October. Okay, where's my Gemini? June 18th. Bingo. Diamond Girl. Diamond Girl, you are Paul McCartney's birthday twin. I'm a July 7th. I'm Ringo Starr's birthday twin. We're half of the Beatles. That's really cool. And I put my Beatles deck back on the table. I pulled some old decks out of the archive and brought them back. All right, anyways. Yeah, now I'd ruined the whole timestamp. So now the timestamp's at 7 minutes exactly for the announcements. Let's just go for it, all right? Because the meet and greet is a thing. It's happening next Wednesday, April 1st. We'll be releasing the ticket sales. It'll be a limited number through Eventbrite. The whole event's being sponsored by Eventbrite, so it's going to equal cheap ticket sales for you guys. All right? Going to keep it down simple for the cost of a cup of coffee per day. Maybe Sarah McLachlan will come and sing for us too. I'll email her. I'll ask her. But anyway, so we're going to be doing a digital meet and greet coming up at the end of April as we get ready to go into Taurus season. I'll have the date finally set for you guys when we release everything on April 1st, okay? It'll be coming up around like 20th, 21st is what I'm thinking for a time in April. But it's going to be your opportunity. There is no need to travel, hotel accommodations. You can be anywhere in the world. It's going to be digital over a Zoom conference meeting, okay? So if you get one of the ticket holders, buy the tickets, then you're going to get a link sent to Zoom. We'll all be hanging out. Everybody will hang out and see everybody else on it. I'm going to do personal readings for all you guys, each and every one of you. And we'll also do like everything we do at the channel, spirit boxes, channeling sessions. We'll jam on the guitars. Maybe we'll write a song. It's going to be like a hangout party. And everybody that buys the ticket will also get a private recording of the reading afterwards, of which none of it will ever see the light of YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. It'll be for our eyes only. What happens at the meet and greet stays at the meet and greet. High Priestess, okay? So next Wednesday, we will be, I could ask Caitlin if she'd do a song. I can email her and ask her. It might happen. If not, we'll sing one of her songs. I know the chords to all of them. I know the bass lines to all of them really good. Except we can't do her Carnival of Light. We won't do her Carnival of Light. That's her private song. Maybe we'll do Stuck Loving You. It'd be kind of cool. So yeah, we'll have a really good time, all right? Exactly, Mystery Diva. So next Wednesday, that'll be released. And also on another note, that's actually the only event coming up at the moment until I start sweet talking Frankie a little bit more. Anyways, what? I don't know. I'm planning stuff behind the scenes. But anyways, the other part of it was we had been talking about the watch parties with Elevation Church, okay? And after an evening of some contemplation, I had an amazing meeting with the representative from the church yesterday. Loved it, had a great time, beautiful people. But upon reflection and having time to pause and think instead of doing a knee-jerk reaction, I remembered that I am supposed to be making time for my personal life and my family on the weekends and after work. And the thought of bringing church and work together could ruffle some feathers. And I'm still doing my own shadow work and personal work to be a better person too. So I am not, first of all, the good Lord says you don't work on Sundays, right? All right, it's a day of rest, honor the Sabbath and all that stuff. And it's the energies of doing what I was asked to do in order to make sure I have my weekends for myself and my family. Just like having the evenings after work. For the first time ever, I put Archer second and made the decision to not go forward with the watch parties in order to make time for myself and my family. All right. So you are more than welcome to still go and watch. Go to your church of choice. Okay. Celebrate and pray wherever you wish to. But just understand I made a choice that I needed to for me, myself, and my family. All right. Pisces energy. Awesome sauce. Okay. So with that said, that's it. There's no other announcements. We're pretty easy going. What's up, Casey Moscow? Casey Moscow Musgraves is here. Oh my goodness. Melissa and I were talking about you the other day because did you dress up as Brooks and Dunn and go crash a party at a bar on Broadway? Did you go and sing Neon Moon dressed up like, which one was it, Mel? Was it Dunn? Casey dressed up as Dunn, right? Then went and sang Neon Moon on Broadway, right? Yeah, Kate. Oh, don't deny it, Casey Moscow Musgraves. It was done, wasn't it? I knew it. We saw you, Casey. We saw it on Broadway. Mm-hmm. And you were intentionally singing it out of key too. We've all heard your version of it, Casey, right? So we know you're really good. I mean, you're not Caitlin Petty good, but you're good, right? And so it's like you were deliberately up there as Dunn being like, if you lose your way, oh, hanging up on the guitar player's shoulder and stuff. You were awesome, Casey Moscow Musgraves. I told Melissa, I'm like, that's our Casey right there. I'll bet you're the life of the party, Casey Moscow, aren't you? I'll bet you're awesome sauce. Yep, you're busted, Casey. So busted. No, it was actually really funny. I think didn't I tag Caitlin Petty and told her she needs to dress up and go as Ella Langley to one of her concerts or something. I know, right? It was a good times. Oh my gosh, thank you, John. Thank you, John Seth. Thank you much. Peace and love to you. Big time. Bro hugs too. Thank you. And you're a fellow Sag. Oh, I love my Sagittariuses. I am full on Sagittarius Neptune right now. I'm embracing it. I'm a December 12th Sagittarius Neptune. I'm all in. What up, Shelly? How you doing, darling? What's up, Pumpkin? Thank you guys for coming. All right, so we made it through the announcements. We're good to go. You want to read some tarot cards? Want to do some reading? Let's do some readings. All right, let's start from the top. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces, order the zodiac. Every message comes out, highest and greatest good. You're all protected because you're with me. And let's rock and roll. Let's do it to it. Starting from the top with Aries. Yeah, Casey Moscow Musgraves, so busted. Nah, spinny hugs, Casey. You're awesome. Thanks for being a part of the fam and putting up with my Casey Moscow jokes, unless you're actually Casey Musgraves. And the way I mispronounce your actual last name, I'm sorry, it's really cool. Anyway, spinny hugs, Casey. Okay, all right, let's go for it. You ready, Nana Little? All right, Aries, we're going to put the Aries timestamp at 1313. I kind of dig that vibe, so let's do it to it. You ready? Here we go. What up, Aries? How you doing? Happy birthday, by the way. We have made it into Aries season. The Earth is embracing the energy of the fire sign, the leader of the pack, so it's go time. All right? So think about your person. Tap me in, God. Tune me in to Aries energy and give me everything you got for Aries and the one on their mind for the week ahead. Aries, your Bible verse for the week ahead is going to be Isaiah chapter 7, verses 10 to 14. All right, let's dig in. There might be something, additional messages inside that Bible verse for you. So open your book. All right, let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles and let's rock and roll. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Okay. Overall energy is the 2 of Cups. Cancer energy and the bond of David and Jonathan that comes out on this. Water energy that comes in. It's almost like this person is getting ready with the Star card and the 2 of Wands to confess their true feelings for you. 9 of Pentacles also shows them at a point of emotional maturity, ready to make the offer, also in single status, okay? So let's see what's up. That's just for those of you that friends and family keep telling you, oh, they're with somebody else. They found something. No, 9 of Pentacles, they're single. All right, don't need to feed into the rumors. You know gossip's one of the 7 deadly sins. All right, we have the 3 of Cups. Oh my goodness, the 6 of Wands, Cancer and Leo energy. Those 2 are kind of energetically joined at the hip. Oh, it could be Cusper energy. The Queen of Swords for Libra. The 4 of Wands is Aries and Twin Flame energy. Temperance card for Sagittarius. The 10 of Pentacles is Virgo. Queen of Cups, Cancer. You got a lot of Cancer energy on this reading. Libra is the 4 of Swords. Libra is the Justice card. Whoa, heavy duty on the Cancer and the Libra vibes. But I like seeing the Justice card come out as the last card because it shows nearing to the end of the week ahead from whenever you find this. They get to a point of it balancing out their left and their right brains, their emotion and logic, all right, the masculine and feminine energies in their charts. They come into a point of balance, and that Nine of Pentacles showed me emotional maturity, all right? So before you start laughing about it, like, yeah, right, Archer, when pigs fly, bacon might be in the air in the week ahead because you've got the Six of Wands. That's success. Jupiter and Leo energy along with the Three of Cups. Some of you guys might have a Cancer Venus or dealing with a Cancer, okay? But that's literally a bond that's pretty tight, along with the success of Caitlin Petty selling a sellout concert at Nissan Stadium and Ella Langley being in the crowd being like, oh my God, I want to be her so bad, right? They're discovering how deep their love is for you, and it's kind of freaking them out a little bit because you're the one that makes them like want to be in a relationship. Did you already tell them you love them or something, or at some point you did, or brought some feelings up? Because you got them in the Queen of Swords to the Four of Wands. They're trying to keep their self composed because, like, I think when you met them, they were still a player, and you got them breaking the player vibe. You're the one that makes them want to be like, yeah, a better person, a better man, or a better woman. Four of Wands into the Six of Wands, the Ark being brought to Jerusalem. Some of you guys might have already lived together, or there's energies of it in the future, okay? Some rewards coming in on this. Could even be another Aries. Definitely be some Cardinal vibes. Cardinal energy is pretty strong. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, either you guys already do live together, or you did it once, or there's plans for it, because that's Ten of Pentacles. That's my real estate card. It's keeping their promise to you and keeping their word for me. That's God's promise to Abraham. That's something that goes 10 plus years. That's a strong connection, Virgo vibes. The Ten of Cups, shut the front door. Some of you guys could be seeing repeating tens. You guys are both dreaming about each other. The King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. The parable of the bleeding woman comes in on this. If I could just touch his cloak, right? The Five of Pentacles, even in traditional Rider-Waite, it's not about doors being closed and blocks in place and things like that, because even in traditional Rider-Waite, it shows the lights on inside the church. It's the Tom Bodette card, right? Because God left the light on. So it's a bit of them finding the light on this one. They might be in the Five of Pentacles worried sick a little bit, okay? Because it is a health card. But the Three of Pentacles shows the guardian angels got your guys' back on this, building Solomon's temple. It's like, I'm seeing like a silver line. Silver line. It's like a line drawn in the sand. Oh, it's a line drawn. Did you set a line in the sand, or like a boundary or something that they're fearful of crossing? Like you told them it was time to temperance card to put up or hush up because you didn't like the way they were Five of Three of Pentacles stringing you along a little bit and getting in the way of your Ten of Cups dreams. I could see this. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Oh, or you guys are cuspers. Some of the March Aries are here, right? Because I got Cancer Leo cusp vibes, and then I got the Pisces and the Aries energy. Virgo's pretty strong too, though. So's Libra. Could even be like a September Libra, a Virgo Libra cusp. Wow, there's a lot. I'm reading for all 3 decans of Aries. This is kind of cool. But their ego did kind of get the better of them. That's a little bit of what's going on, right? I think I just heard that you had to like put them in check yourself before you wreck yourself, cross-watcher. Okay, I get it. So I think they're kind of fearful of crossing the line due to their fear of commitment, right? The Empress, I knew it. The Five of Wands and the World card, they're going to overcome this struggle. They're going to stick themselves. Leo energy just entered the chat. With the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Cups, their own fear of commitment's what got in the way with the Three of Swords. Because remember, the Three of Swords, that's Libra energy. It's a noun. It doesn't instantly go right to third party. When you go a little deeper, it can be their work got in the way, their ego got in the way. In your case, with the Four of Cups connected to that, Cancer Libra energy, their fear got in the way. Jonah's anger. Their own internal emotions became a lot to process. And it's why they got to that point that they're getting ready to cross the line and step into your circle, kind of wanting something long-term and stable. Ten of Pentacles. Also with the King of Pentacles, maturity too. Could be an age difference between you guys. Some of you guys, it could be a same-sex relationship too. Justice card on the Eight of Wands. But it's actually still moving forward. There's still stuff happening behind the scenes to help them squash out that ego. Five of Wands is a lesson they got to learn. Libra, Taurus energy. Some of you guys could be born on the 15th, the 1st or the 5th as well. You're your person. The 14th is here on repeat. Repeating 10s are showing up. Some of you guys might be seeing a lot of 10-10 going on. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. The 12th, the 21st, the 24th, the 28th. I do see repeating 4s showing up. So my Aries that are seeing repeating 4s, this message could be for you too. Yeah, 7 of Swords, the King of Cups. They're healing from their deceitful ways. It's not like they ever really told you yes or no. It's like they never really told you anything at all. They just left you hanging, right? The Magician card, they had to stop acting that way. And they are parting out that red sea of red flags that they gave off, okay? I like that with the 8 of Wands, so you guys can move forward. The repeating 8s are showing up too. I'm surprised I don't have the Judgment card out here. That's the interesting part. Because it's almost like they're really being judgmental on themselves right now. They're not being judgmental about you. Tell me more on that World card of the 10 of Pentacles, please. Thanks for being here too, Aries. If you do want to book a personal reading or check everything else out the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code. And the link's also in the description in the bio, along with links to all the decks here that we use. But I want to know more on this World card of the 10 of Pentacles. The Moon card to the Ace of Cups. They want a fresh start. They're lying about not wanting to take this to the next level. Pisces, Cancer energy. And the 10 of Swords shows how much they're overthinking it. This is the day Samson got a really bad haircut. It was a rough day for him. Some of you guys might need a haircut. Your person's changed their hairstyle up, or you have. Like I'm seeing like a brunette goes blonde, or a blonde goes redhead, or maybe just something to fix it up for the summer or the spring vibes coming out. You know what I mean? They want a fresh start in real love. Bonus points for somebody here born on the 19th. Okay, because it's like they've realized that you were the person they'd actually been wishing for and hoping for and praying for all along. And their like intentional denseness caused them to maybe miss out on this a little bit, right? It's like you were right in front of their face and under their nose the whole time. And God's like, I gave you what you wanted, Crosswatcher. And then, but because of what they went through in the past, they were finishing healing from those lessons. And that's why they slow walked it. The last time they got involved with somebody this good, it went really bad. And they really want to love you, but they got scared. And then they come across as an avoidant player when they're scared to death of all of it. And with them realizing this and how much they fear they've sabotaged it, like based on not only their fears of commitment, but their inability to relinquish control, right? They had like total control freak vibes off of them. And like, that's why they get so judgmental on you, because like they thought they were better than you, or like they were holding out for better when they realized you were the better. That's a big thing on this one. That's why they haven't opened up and left you in this stuck, weird, anxious feeling. They might use your birthday as a reason. Yeah, they might. They might use your birthday as a reason to take you off the market. That's the weird part on this. Let me see real quick. Because you got the Justice card. Some of you guys are going to like just either renew the vows, remarry, or just straight up JOP. Right? Just run off to Vegas, get married by an Elvis impersonator. Oh, you all hooked up. Temperance card with the Devil. Oh boy. The Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles into the 3 of Wands. I think they want to close this distance. Some of you guys it's physical, but some of you guys it's just emotional, because we're into the I love when you flex. You are the best boss ever. Oh my God. I got to get him something good for Boss's Day. God is good. There's the Judgment card. I felt it. I felt it coming, and there it is. Shut the front door. So the thing on this is, okay, so you know what? With that, the way they were so judgmental, and they realized you're holding their happiness the whole time. You got the key. You're the gatekeeper, right? You're the key master. So they know they can't slow walk this or ignore you anymore. Queen of Pentacles, you're in Proverbs 31 status, and no gender in tarot. You're either a Proverbs 31 man or woman, okay? So the vibes on this is that they know they can't, and they've hit to the point they can't ignore it. They can't slow walk it anymore. For some of you guys, they actually even fear that they've already slow walked it or ignored it too long. But they're going to be like, I was waiting for your birthday, Aries. I was waiting for your birthday. You know what? You do kind of dig them. Maybe this is totally your free will if you want to let them have that as a point and be like, okay, thank you for waiting for my birthday. We know better, Aries. But you know what? You do kind of love them. I see like you got like a 93% chance of a relationship offer coming. And I want to say it's in the week ahead, right? But this is based on your birthday season, technically. whenever your birthday is, I have a feeling is when that chance of the relationship offer comes. They're like, no, Archer, don't tell. I'm going to use it to surprise them. The best things come in smallest presents or something like that. All right. Bless their heart. It's totally up to you if you want to be like, okay, thank you for waiting or whatever. Okay. But they love you. And they will nurture this forward on this after this Tower card you guys went through. There's that Two of Cups bond that heals you guys with the Star card. Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Taurus and Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right. I hope that helps, Aries. Hang out, and I did already do your weekly. If you missed it, it's in the March playlist. And otherwise, we'll see you next time. All right. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. And thank you for hyping and liking the reading on your way out too. It means the world to me. Or stick around and watch all your signs and placements. I don't mind. And thank you to everybody here hanging out with us. How are you guys doing? How's your week going? Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. What day is it? What day is it? What day is it? Shelly. What day is it? It's hump day. There's a nostalgia. But they don't make commercials like that anymore. Oh, God. Now I sound like my father. They don't make them like that anymore. Oh, geez. Anyways, moving forward. Let's go. All right. Not now, Dad. I'm busy. And you're dead. Okay. Taurus. Doobie doobie doo. Do. Okay, Taurus. Let's grab the millennial for you. Let's rock the millennial. All right. Taurus, you're going to be at 26, 28. So let's see what we got going on for you. How are you doing, Taurus? What's up with you? Exactly, Mia. Everybody just saw a camel walking through their office. Right, breath of fresh air? All right, let's go, Stephanie. All right, Taurus, how you doing? What you up to? Thanks for being here. Let's think about your person, see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead from whenever you find this reading. Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have going on for Taurus? What's up with Taurus and Taurus's person? The one on Taurus's mind. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. I don't know why I said it that way. That was weird. 1 and 2. Weird just means I don't understand it yet, but I want to figure it out. It's an anomaly. Those bug me. So on that note, let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Toro. Whoa, King of Wands. We got a player done growing up. Somebody's coming in some big divine energy. Yeah. All right. With the Sun card. Is somebody here online? Somebody in the public eye? Look at how this Sun card says Insta-famous. I could be reading for a celebrity couple, or one of you guys are in the public eye. Maybe somebody's even into investing or something too with that Wheel of Fortune. But I see somebody choosing you. And coming with a passion too. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Cancer and Libra too. All right, let's see where it goes. This is interesting. It's like it's going from literally nothing with the Moon card to like everything with the Justice card really fast. Pisces and Libra have entered the chat. Hi, guys. What's up? Well, technically Pisces, but Cancer, because I've got the Moon. And it's not Pisces Major Arcana, but it's Pisces card. However, it's also Cancer energy, because Cancer's dominant rock is the Moon, right? They're building a moon base on the moon. Tell me how that one figures out. I thought Stanley Kubrick already passed away. How are they going to do that? Anyways, the Justice card, the 5 of Cups. Ooh, somebody feels like they missed the boat. The Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. You got somebody kind of obsessed with you. You're like, how do you know, Archer? And I'm like, well, the 8 of Wands says it's literally obsessed. That's a very fiery 8 of Wands. That's a lot of Wands. Okay. So this is already moving in the right direction towards success, because there's even a trophy on here. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a pickleball trophy. Is that even a thing? I've played pickleball, but I've never won a pickleball trophy. That's kind of cool. Anyways, the Death card, the 6 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. I'm being told that something works out for you guys to help with some loan debt being paid off. Because on the Death card, I've got the card of student loans. Weirdly enough, maybe some kind of financial debt forgiveness comes your way or something that helps out. Scorpio energy. Somebody here might be getting back into the gym, or somebody's a personal trainer too. That Page of Pentacles kind of got me on that. But you got somebody wanting to message you about being really obsessed with you. They really like you a lot. Okay. So the vibes on it is like, wait, hold it. Roles could be reversed. Hold on. Justice card, Page of Pentacles, the Moon card. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're curious if this person was serious about what they said or something like that. Or like, was it all too good to be true? And then like they're just saying what you wanted to hear maybe, and it's got you kind of like doubting if things could even work out this time. Okay, because look, the Five of Cups, you got the ick about something. You're like, it's not going to work. I don't know what's going to happen. Five of Cups. Why do you feel like you missed out on the boat? Somebody building some self-doubt into your mind or something? I'll get clarifiers on this one for sure. Strong Scorpio vibes. Yeah, even the Nine of Swords is here. Like the silence is creating the vibes of Sunday scaries. It's like, man, you've got something really on your mind that was said or something like that, right? Almost in a vibe with the Death card and the Six of Swords of wondering if you could take it back or they could. It's almost like you guys are both feeling the same way about something. There's still mirroring going on. And someone here is getting more into the tarot. Like, is someone making their own deck, or did somebody just go buy their first deck, or like, well, yeah, I just saw it, or like a tarot reading popped up. Like, there's a Taurus here that is like totally examining the tarot, right? Or you got some strong Virgo in your chart because you're trying to dissect it with a fine tooth comb. Neat. It's almost like I'm doing a little bit of Teach Me Tarot vibes. I got to bring my Sag grandma out for that. She's the one that taught me. But the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, who run the world? Taurus runs the world. But that's Capricorn energy. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, somebody like you want to make a good investment into somebody or something, right? This is interesting. Just, I need more cards right out of the bat. I want a deeper story. This one, like if I asked you in person, you'd be like, Archer, it's complicated. I'm like, okay, let me get more cards figured out. The Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy with the Strength card, Leo, on the Seven of Swords being shady. Will the real Slim Shady stand up? To the Three of Swords on the Nine of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody does do something in the public eye, maybe even a life coach or a public speaker of sorts. But in the Three of Swords on the Nine of Cups, that's why there's something third-party-ish getting in the way of the Nine of Cups blessings you're wishing for. But I feel like it's a mindset. I don't pull people energy on this one. Because remember, the Three of Swords is just a noun, right? Tarot 101 would be like, oh, yep, third party, Taurus, you're being cheated on. No, you got to go deeper. It's Libra energy, right? It's a noun, a person, place, or a thing. Neither of you guys have anybody else in your lives right now. It's maybe there's some fears on the Three of Swords that too many bridges were burned based on things said. The vibes I'm pulling off the Three of Swords is like the vibes of just like speaking without thinking and then wondering, oh God, I put my foot in my mouth. How do I retract it? I need to figure out if it's you or your person. And I really feel like it's kind of mirroring more than anything. I feel a lot of like mirroring. Pisces energy is here. Libra is really strong. Taurus and Leo. Yeah, it could be another Taurus. Gemini and Virgo's here too. Aquarius and Aries. Did some of you guys change jobs or something as a result of this? Because this says new career. Who's this? Like, did it affect your basic life, your basic output in general as a result of like the Three of Swords tells me there were multiple people or multiple parties involved in this one. Were there like a bunch of people trying to take claim to you without asking you what you wanted? When in reality, all you wanted was this person? Repeating nines might be standing out to some of you guys, or you're a person or born on the 9th, because I've got number 9. Pisces, Gemini vibes come out on this one, but there's a lot of Libra. Tell me more on these swords cards. 3 swords, 9 swords, and the 7 swords. Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 3rd, the 7th, or the 9th, maybe even the 30th or the 13th. Oh my God, another 3. The repeating 3s mean something. That are leading you in the Temperance card, the Ace of Cups with the Hanged Man, Pisces, Cancer vibes with Sagittarius. Okay, swipe right, right? It's an energy of somebody in the swipe left vibes that wishes they had. 2 of Swords, and it's both of you guys. Oh my God, you guys haven't stopped mirroring. This has got to be a twin flame vibe, right? Because it's like you both are so heavily on each other's minds, and you're watching each other online from your fake profiles. You guys are that's why I can't tell this. That's why I can't tell what it is. It's not even roles reversed. It's that you guys are doing the same thing. Ace of Cups to Temperance. That's why I'm thinking like somebody approaching from like the fake profile. Like you might have TikTok. Okay, this will resonate. You guys might have an Evan Kate liking your stuff, right? Evan Kate's liking your profile, liking your stuff. It's them. Okay, it's that kind of a vibe. So the thing like it is that both of you guys think that there's no hope for this, and yet I totally see hope in the near future. because you're still mirroring, and like, yeah, they do totally still think about you, and they want to talk just as much as you do. Cancer, Sagittarius energy. Give me more on these two vibes with the Aries vibe that comes in on this one. Somebody here's born on the 25th. That Justice card on the Magician. Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Thank you. Queen of Swords into the King of Pentacles. It's about taking things at face value, right? So the thing on this is, it's like the way they were acting was just foolish and out of hand when the Five of Swords. It made you feel like it was gaslighting. And yet they're feeling the same way because of the loss of communication. Maybe it was like somebody thought it was due to like status or clout or what you did for a living or something. But then this one person totally sees through that. So they're actually really tired from trying to give you distance and space here after like going through a humbling that they were being kind of rather intense, maybe a little smothering. A lot of Cancer energy on it, you know. A lot of cardinal energy on it. Cancer and Libra, Capricorn, Aries. But in the Judgment card on the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles, it's the energy of coming in more balanced instead of being so breadcrumbing and controlling with stuff. So they got a couple lessons they had to go through, and they're going through it from the people that are in their life right now. Okay? Oh, see, and here you thought they moved on. No. Like the people you've heard about or seen, yeah, Devil card, Six of Pentacles. But in the King of Cups, the people in their life are the ones that are helping them on their journey of self-love. Pisces energy with the King of Cups, right? There could be kids involved for some of you guys. Somebody could be a stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home mom. And in the Ten of Wands, they're getting burnt out. They're getting a little tired of the distance and the space. But the thing is, they're going through a lesson about slowing their roll and passing that lesson to get them to a Ten of Pentacles point of confidence and maturity, okay? This is something that goes 10 plus years with that card. Somebody here golfs or mini golf might resonate, or put for something, okay? So somebody reads a lot of books too. So this is a big lesson for them in confidence and maturity to get them in this King of Pentacles status, right? Because you do want something that goes long term or long distance, but they do too, but there's just so many people getting in the way that's causing the fears on it. So let me see which way this goes, because you guys are the right vibe. King and Queen of Pentacles. You guys totally get each other because you're each other's type of weird. That type of a thing, right? It was just these other people getting in the way. Was like every time this person would slow down, you'd go in this direction, and then this one would come in. And it's like you were just trying to make a balanced decision while everybody else was trying to tell you what to do, right? Without giving you a minute to think about anything, because you knew with the Wheel of Fortune what you wanted. You knew what your choice was. Okay, let's see where it goes. Taurus, if this is resonating at all, or you want to get a personal reading with me, I'm not sure if I'm even connecting to the energy. It's deep, but it's you know, I can see why you'd say it's complicated. It's a lot on your mind. If you do want to book a personal reading or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here, okay? Or use the link that's in my bio in the description box. It'll take you to the Archer link tree. Takes you to the automated booking site that shows the pricing availability, and takes you to all the other links for all the other small businesses and channels that the Archer Network believes in, supports, and trusts, all right? All the safe to click links. All right, oh, thanks, C. Paris, because I'm like, whoa. Like this is, I mean, like this is, it's a confusing energy. Seven of Wands to the Knight of Cups, but you guys love each other, even with the Page of Cups. The love offer is in the energy for the two of you guys, you know what I mean? You guys do go well together. This is someone that deep down you can rely on. You can trust in them. And they're learning how to rely and trust on you instead of needing the constant validation, right? And it brings you guys into a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles level, so it goes 10 of Pentacles long distance. I mean, you got good cards here. This Aries season is getting it into go time, y'all. So, you know what's going down is God, Leo energy on the Seven of Wands. Sorry, not sorry. I heard God say, sorry, not sorry. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? God's aligning a serendipitous timing or a serendipitous meetup for you too. Okay, you're going to bump into each other. And for some of you guys, there's one of these third party Three of Swords vibes is actually a good third party. That's the one working to like, it's the matchmaker one that's in one of your guys' friend circle. That's the one that's like, you checked on Taurus lately? You checked on Crosswatcher lately? So, oh, each of you guys got a friggin' buddy helping you behind the scenes snoop. You guys are going to just wind up getting to a point. You got like a 96, 97% chance of a combo between the two of you guys happening this week. Totally. All right. Happy early birthday, too, by the way. You got like, I know they want to talk. You got like every sign showing up on this one. All right. If you missed your most recent reading, it's in the March playlist. Otherwise, please hype and like this reading on your way out. Leave a comment to claim it, interact with each other. And until next we meet, I will see you then. All right, don't forget to check out the timestamps too for the announcements for the meet and greet coming up. All right, love you, Taurus. Peace, love, and spinning. Of course, I get a good microphone and I start gagging during the Taurus reading. What's up with that? Taurus, that was 2 coughs in a row. Both y'all's throat chakras starting to open up. You guys are both going to talk. A good talk, not a scary talk. It's like a very nice, it's a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles talk. It's mature. All right, let's rock and roll. Oh my goodness. Across all the platforms, so the 318 people in the chat, love that like for you guys. Thank you guys for tapping the screen, showing the love and dude, you guys are awesomeness. We're a family here. I love you guys. What up, Cass Love? How you been doing? Missed you. Spinny hugs. What up, what up? All right. On to Gemini. On to Gemini. On to happy early birthday, Gemini. All right, let's see here. Gemini, onward and forward. All right, Gemini. Let's rock the TV tarot. Let's go with this one, Gemini. All right, cool. Gemini, you are going to be at, I don't know. Kind of want a good timestamp for you. Let's do 4141. I'm not as good as Frankie at timestamps. I suck at timestamps. And I started life as a mod. But anyways, let's do 4141 for Gemini. Let's do it to it. What up, Gemini? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here, being a part of this. If you're new, hi and welcome. All right. So think about your person. Hold on, there's a card already flipped over. Think about your person. We're going to begin. Oh, shut the front door. Shut the back door too at this point. It's the Ace of Swords. It's already turned. Maybe those coughs that were coming out was for Taurus and Gemini. Some of you guys might be customers are dealing with one because the Ace of Swords, that's my Haytex, Libra vibes. Something about the sword and the stone coming out on this one with the 9 of Cups. Oh my God, your prayers are being answered. All right, let's dig in, and we're gonna make this one count because I love reading for you, Gemini, because you're an air sign and you're like Archer. I don't need the rainbow unicorn pretty stuff. Just give it to me straight, and I love that about you. My Gemini, Mars, and Mercury totally approve of that. The 6 of Cups. They missed the heck out of you. 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh. And the 6 of Wands. My Walker Texas Ranger card comes out. I love this. This is my Chuck Norris vibes cards off of this. This is exactly what happened because you know, Gemini, there's a bounty out on Archer's head. And when the devil went over to Death and was like, hey, we need you to go get Archer. Death was like, no, not Archer, not Archer. Please, oh God, no, find me anyone else. Anybody easier? And the devil was like, Chuck Norris. And Death was like, yep, that'll work. I'll take that. 6 of Wands, great success comes out. I like this vibe on the 6 of Cups. We got repeating 6s showing up, or somebody's born on the 6 or the 26 with the 2 of Pentacles. I think somebody's getting ready to make their decision. So let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles and let's rock and roll for Gemini. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Overall energy is the Knight of Swords. God is making chess moves. Man, I can tell I'm talking to a Gemini that believes, because we got God making chess moves down on the earth down here, like Xena, Warrior Princess. In the 8 of Swords, that's a lot of sword energy. The Queen of Swords that comes in with bones. Somebody's tired of the over-analyzing of things. And then we got the Queen of Wands that comes out too. There's a 3rd times the charm vibe that comes in on this as well. So, you know, by 2033, Gemini, the masses will be where we are today, right? And I'm seeing something about a golf cart crash. What's up with golf today or something going on? Taurus got golf notes too, but I'm seeing like a golf cart crash or the 19th hole. The 19th hole is the clubhouse. And then I'm seeing a golf cart crash. Is somebody, either you or your person, overcoming like a drinking thing? I don't know. Let's find out. Give me cards. Let's do it. Did I say love this deck? I did. Okay, good. All right. We have the 5 of Cups. It's almost like Taurus is part 1 of this reading and Gemini's part 2, because they got the 5 of Cups too. The Star card is here. Aquarius energy. the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. The Seven of Wands is Leo. Three of Swords is back. That came out for Taurus too. Then we've got the Moon. That came out too. The Five of Swords, followed by the High Priestess, Samantha from Bewitched. The initials B or J might even resonate or mean something to you. So I see this person here that's like always clout chasing with the Star card, always making you feel like you had to keep going and keep being the best at everything in the world just to keep them happy. Has had some kind of a calming of the mind, a clearing of the mindset or something. And they're kind of realizing with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, that they just love you for you. It sounds like they put a lot of thought into it this time. It's like somebody that actually has successfully given up something like drinking or an obsession. Look at them walking away from the spilt cups. Even the over emotional energy. I see them sticking to their guns on something this time, Jem. It's kind of some nice vibes. They know what they want. And with the Seven of Wands, they'll protect it. And it's like it's you. They love you or you and your family. For those of you that there are kids in that involved too. This is somebody that's going through a bit of an awakening of how bad they made you feel with the way they acted. Three of Swords. I don't pull the vibes off the cheating vibes, but I pull that their words really hurt on this Three of Swords. That it got right down to you on a heart level. Somebody here could work in the medical field too. So is it the thing here that I think they're going to stop trying to change you and stop making you feel like your Three of Swords not good enough for anything. They're going through something. Okay. Could be a Libra, could be an Aquarius, could be another Gemini. There is strong air energy. Cancer and Pisces are here. Sagittarius. That's Pisces and Cancer. That's Pisces and Cancer. That's Pisces. That's Leo. That's Libra. Aquarius, Cancer, Sag, Scorpio so far. Okay, got it. All right. Somebody here is seen repeating sevens or born on the 7th, 17th, or the 27th. 24th is here too. Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Oh my God, how does this not tie into the Taurus energy? I think somebody's releasing control and like elevating and seeing things in a more like a non-biased way of looking at things. The Hierophant is the artist formerly known as the Pope or the High Priest. And in order to be a High Priest or a Pope, that's being able to look at everything non-biasedly. Like on a religious level, it's looking at every religion's basis, but still basing your decisions and stuff off of God, Most High, instead of letting stuff here on the earth affect you. So for some of you guys, they told you that they're a bad partner or a lousy partner, right? And that's really gotten them into their head a bit on this one here. That has them calming the mind as well too, because that's like, yeah, it's got them like, something has put them totally in check here with a total awakening where they're like, yeah, Gemini, I'm the problem. Go be with somebody else. I'm not good enough for you. And it's almost like the vibes that they believe it. The Ten of Wands. It's like their own feelings of insecurities or not being good enough for the people around them is what they projected out onto you, right? Aquarius energy is really strong with this one. But then Sagittarius is here, Pisces, Gemini, strong Pisces, Cancer, Libra. The Knight of Swords is back, along with Angela Lansbury. Murder, She Wrote. Somebody here might be a writer, or like a novel text message might be getting composed about something. All right. One of those like emotional word vomit type things, maybe. It could even be that in the vibes that they're like, they were way too worried about keeping up appearances instead of like just letting you be yourself, right? It's somebody that like, instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses, they thought they were the Joneses, and then they tried to make you into it. And Four of Swords, the Time Apart just has them jonesing for you with the Death card. Scorpio vibes. Somebody works in the education industry, or somebody drives a bus, or somebody's got plans to get on a bus, go for a bus ride or something. I don't know. So it's kind of like, yeah, for some of you guys, even when they were projecting their stuff out onto you, saying that you're a lousy partner, you're a bad partner, they were projecting the way they were feeling about everything on their own themselves, and they had to let that ego go. Libra energy on the Four of Swords, right? And I do see them mourning the loss of their own ego. It's a humbling that they're going through as a result of it. And it's like they realize that their mouth has got to be put in check. And I see that they were like just way too worried about keeping up the appearances instead of like just going with the flow. Queen of Cups on the Queen of Swords. They do want to make peace on this with Temperance. All right. Some of you guys, it could have been an addiction that got in the way of things. All right. Because that's Walter White. Need I say more? Right? No, it's okay. You know, wasn't that weird that all Walter White, all the Breaking Bad was really just Malcolm's dad having a dream, right? That was the best ending in that series in the world. When he woke up with Malcolm's mom, I'm like, oh man, they totally pulled a Bob Newhart. I loved it. It was cool. But anyways, so the thing about it is that like this person is rather petty and narcissistic, right? And it's kind of what's got leaving you to just keeping quiet, going with the flow, and then they wind up accusing you of being the absentee partner, right? You're the problem. You're the reason, Gemini. I think they're having a coming to Jesus moment on this death card and realizing it really wasn't about you. It was more about them. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, and Aquarius energy on this one. Taurus energy, strong Taurus. It's like definitely either you're dealing with a Taurus or you're Gemini Taurus cusper, or there's totally something in the Taurus reading for you. But let me see the outcome where it goes. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me, Gemini, or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description and pinned in my bio. That'll take you to the Archer link tree. It's got the automated booking site, shows pricing and availability, plus the links to every other channel and digital small business that the Archer Network believes and supports. What up, Potato? How you doing? Potato. What's up? Thanks for coming. Okay, anyhow, let's dive into this. Give me a final on this for Gemini. What's going down here? The Six of Cups and the Six of Wands is back. It's a Chuck Norris Six of Wands. With the Empress. Oh, wow, they're coming for you. Totally are. You're about to receive a Six of Wands successful message. Come here, Chuck Norris, Six of Wands. Look at that. That's success, Libra, Taurus, Leo energy that comes in. Their fixed placements are becoming unfixed. They're unstubborning themselves. Okay, so you know what it is? You know what it is, Gemini? It's Uranus moving into Gemini. Uranus's movements coming ready out of Taurus and into Gemini. This is what's setting the tone and the pace for this here for you guys. All right. So Gemini, it's cool. I got to totally keep tabs on Uranus for you. I can do that. Poor Uranus, the butt of all science class jokes as long as the Oregon Trails existed. I've died from dysentery before. I saw it on the computer. No, is somebody here a gate kid? Right? I don't know. Anyways, so the thing about that's going down is like they're learning a lot about it's not what they say, but it's how they say it. Okay. And you not reacting to this and staying in an Empress energy, that's the total vibes here. That's actually got them changing and humbling themselves. If I didn't know better, you got like a 98% chance of something going out well this week. You got a 98% chance of them finally treating you right. And for those of you with children, I'm seeing that things work out for you two and for your kids at like the exact same time. Yeah, the Gemini and Aquarius energy is strong on this one. It's actually Gemini, the Aquarius energy in that, and Uranus's energy is strong for you until about 2033. But you guys are going to work this out long before that. This is changing in the week ahead so that you guys all work everything out. I love this for you. You got strong on the Leo energy, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. That's the fixed energy. Cancer and Pisces are here. Libra, more Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Strong on the Aquarius. You get strong Aquarius, Pisces, and Cancer. But then Leo, Scorpio. The fixed energies are heavy duty on this one. All right. So I hope that helps, Gemini. I see why it's deep, but man, you're going to like the direction it's going in the week ahead. The sun's starting to come up. It's getting easier. I love it. All right, Gemini, I do hope that helps. And until next we meet, check out your readings in the March playlist. Check all the playlists out. All right, thank you for hyping, liking the reading. And until I see you next time, I love you, and I'll see you then. All right, until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. And for my male Geminis, bro hugs. All right. By the way, too, Gemini, your verse for the week is Luke chapter 1, verse 26 to 38. And I also just heard I didn't give Taurus their verse. What was it? Hold on. Did I not give Taurus their verse? Sorry, Taurus. Taurus, your reading is Hebrews chapter 10, verses 4 to 10. All right. Yeah, that's right. You did have some repeating 10s and 4s in yours. Sorry, Taurus. You're going to have to go hunting for that one. Yikes. I don't know. We'll put it in the comments or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That might work, Mel. Can we do a timestamp? Like Taurus, timestamp, Bible verse. Aries, timestamp, Bible verse. Does it matter? I don't know. All right. Anyways, you're the timestamper. It's up to you. All right. I'll handle the tarot card part. All right. On to Cancer. You ready, you cardinal water sign? All right. You ready, cardinal water sign? While I'm on that kick, let's get this part taken care of right away, too. Cancer, your timestamp is going to be at 55:10. All right. That's a nice timestamp. What up, Cancer? How you doing? And Cancer, your Bible verse for the week ahead is going to be Genesis, chapter 17, verses 3 through 9. All right. So let's dig in. Whoa. Page of Wands. Cancer, you are going to be quite happy in the week ahead. The Two of Swords on Judgment. Your person wants to talk to you. You got a lot of Wands coming out with the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands. That's a success, Cancer. That's Caitlin Petty giving a sold-out concert at right down at Nissan Stadium and Ella Langley's front row being like, I want to be her so bad. Your person sees success with you. You're going to wind up much happier than everything that you've been going through right now. I dig this. All right, let's dive in. All right, give me 2 shuffles for Cancer. Let's give it up for the cardinal water sign. Go ahead and flood that chat and flood the comment section. Let's see some crab emojis. Hashtag Crab Lives Matter. Don't forget, we got to do the hashtag Crab Lives Matter. Hey, Josie, what up? Hey, Rollology. All right, 2 shuffles, Cancer. Here we go. 1. The Lovers just popped. Gemini energy, and it's reversed. And I reset and rephase the energies of all the decks on the table before a live. This tells me that your person has no other choice. They want to be with you. And the 8 of Cups is reversed underneath that. Gemini Pisces energy, they can't walk away from you. They're choosing not to. Okay? 6 of Cups, they miss the heck out of you. And they're reflecting back too. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's do it. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. It's literally the scene of Jack and Rose in Titanic where Rose shows up and is like, I changed my mind. They can't let you go. Let's do it. 2 shuffles. Wait, I did that part. So in that case, let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC staff. Overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. If you guys aren't already getting back together and talking it out, you're going to be in the week ahead with an Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. And look who's back. Oh my God, look who's both back. The 6 of Wands and the Page of Wands. That is a lot of Wands. There's a passion going for between the both of you guys. 2 of Swords. They can't let you go any more than you can let them go. You guys are made for each other. All right, we got the Page of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. That's Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Ace of Swords is Libra. There's the hey text. There's the first communication that ends the separation cycle. The Fool card and the World card. Oh my God, this whole reading is going full circle. In the week ahead, you guys have come full circle with your person, and you guys are starting the next chapter of your life. And if right now, dude, some of y'all, you're going to get the phone call, the text, the communication while you're listening to this reading. This is a real time, like it's happening right now type of an energy. Fool card to the World card. That's the first and last card in the tarot deck. That's an entire chapter and cycle ending, so the new one can begin. I feel like the player's finally grown up. The Devil, there they are. Some of you guys feel like you were dealing with the devil, or the devil had control of your person. But with the Ace of Cups to the 5 of Swords, they're fearing the 5 of Swords, that with the Ace of Cups, that you might not accept their apology or accept their offer or be even to want to talk to them. The 5 of Swords, they're grieving your loss, and the devil's still in their life, telling them Cancer hates you. Cancer doesn't want to talk to you. You screwed Cancer's life up. He's doing everything he can to try to stop this from happening, because when it happens, it's a domino effect that causes a lot of unions, a lot of things to work out for couples around the world. It's the domino energy. Somebody might even play dominoes. Your person is totally starting to feel like they missed out on a long-term opportunity with you due to some of their impatience with life in general. They're going through some personal growth due to their current living situation. Behind the scenes with the Page of Cups to the 4 of Cups, some of you guys, there might have been alcohol or something involved. Maybe that's what the devil is, an addiction that got in the way. Because even on this Four of Cups, look at them sitting with the tears in their beer, right? In the Page of Cups, because they wanted to offer you love. Pisces, Cancer energy, Four of Cups. Some of you guys could be seeing repeating fours or born on the 4th, life path number 4. So it's kind of like behind the scenes, their current living situation is like all kind of messed up. And that's what's causing them to have these feelings of grief on this 5 of Swords to the Devil. All right, that they feel stuck or trapped in their current life status because, like, for some reason, they haven't had the confidence to approach you. And I'm being told it's due to how things went down with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like whatever they free will chose over you, they realized was a really bad choice to make, and they really are regretting it right now. Straight up, okay? For some reason, they're telling me that your life is better than theirs. So they are watching you from behind the scenes somehow. And yet you're telling me you miss them and your life's not that great. It's like whenever you guys are apart, oh, this has happened more than once, huh? Because whenever this happens, both your lives go to HE double hockey sticks. But then as soon as you guys fix things, everything starts to work back out again until this happens again. You have somebody having a very hard time to break their cycle, right? Because it's the vibes that it's like with this Devil card. It doesn't even have to be an addiction to like alcohol, drugs, or over-the-counter stuff, or coffee. Anything can be an addiction. What? Hold on. Whatever it is, though, for some of you guys, I really feel like they're trying to beat this Fool card and the World card, but they keep repeating the cycle. It's like somebody that stays on the bandwagon for a while, then falls off the wagon a little bit, right? But for a lot of you guys, it might not be like falling off. I think it's falling off the player wagon. You met a player when you guys met, right? You're the one that's causing the player to not want to be a player anymore, so they're really trying to straighten up with the Wheel of Fortune and fly right, but every so often they fall off the wagon. Whether it's they sneak a drink, or sneak a smoke, or they sneak Ace of Wands, whatever it is, it's the vibes that you're the one, you met them while they were heavy into this programming, you're the one causing them to change the programming, and then you're also having to experience it as they're going through the transformation that results in all the silence. But the Ace of Pentacles shows a communication that comes in, and you're already getting the repeating ones, because I've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. We are literally only one ace away. When that Ace of Wands shows up, it's go time, Aries energy. Could be a Pisces, Aries cusper, or another cardinal sign for some of you guys, Libra, another Cancer, Capricorn, or Aries maybe. Some of you guys, you or them were born on the 10th or the 21st, maybe the 1st or the 15th, the 11th, the 25th, the 8th, maybe the 18th comes out, the 10th and the 17th. Repeating 10s are showing up too, but I got the 10 of Cups and the Chariot. They've been dreaming about you just as much as you've been dreaming about them, so you guys are still mirroring. You're in their dreams. They see you as their 10 of Cups future. Bonus points for those of you seeing rainbows, because your person has. So, you know what it is? The signs around them are everywhere, okay? It's like watching them like security cameras in a house or something. They keep seeing your name, keep seeing your car, keep seeing the signs are everywhere. You're not the only one seeing them, right? Okay? So the thing on this that comes out is like where they currently are and what they're going through has to happen in order for them to unstick themselves with this Chariot energy. Something about roads being resurfaced, or somebody resurfacing their own roads, or patchwork, patching up blacktop or something, like road work. That's weird. It's like wherever they are right now, at this moment, they feel trapped. And things are starting to build up into like a tower moment on their side that's leading them to 10 of Cups reaching out, asking if they can come back. I just keep hearing, I want to go home. 10 of Swords, I want to go home. The Hermit card, they're not letting it show. They're unsure of what to do. All right? A little bit of their own insecurities and uncertainties. Oh, but they're finding, hold on, Cancer, I got the puzzle piece for you. That means they're finding some of the puzzle pieces, finding out that you're the one, or that the direction that things are going or something, okay? Because the Hermit card, that's my Dr. House of the Tarot. Some of you guys might have strong Virgo in your charts, or you're dealing with one, but that's behind the scenes. Your person's finding the light from the people that they're interacting with, right? And so it's getting to the vibes on this one that, you know what it is? For some of you guys, I think it's like that they're fearing, like they want to reach out, they want to come home, or they come back into your, like, be a part of your life again. But maybe for some of you guys, they did take too long and you're looking elsewhere in your digital friend zone or something, or online dating possibly, or something to, like, even talking to someone already for some of you guys. But let me see the vibes on that, because that's interesting, because you two are meant to be together. Tell me more on that. Give me more on the Hermit card and the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, please. The Tower. That was literally what I was just talking about, and it came out. Oh my God. The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. What they're going through is maturing them to realize that you're their soulmate. They identify with you as their soulmate now. Some of you guys, they said that to you, like, are you my soulmate? Or you always show up just when I need you? Stuff like that. They're getting to that point again with the Two of Cups. Could be another Cancer for some of you guys. Seven of Wands. Nope, sorry. Seven of Swords into the Knight of Wands with the Judgment card. I got chills. Guess what it is, Cancer? Cancer, you got all four aces. It's the Ace of Wands, and that's a big wand. That's a lot of wands. Oh my gosh, the passion for you behind the scenes. For the 9% of you that they went in another direction and you know for a fact there's a third party involved, they've already called that person your name. For those of you that there's not a third party involved in the Nine of Swords, they just keep talking to everybody else about you. And everybody else in their circle is sitting there going, why do you keep going on about Cancer? Why don't you just talk to Cancer, right? They got like friends and family members around this telling them, if you're going to keep going on and on and on and on and on and on about Cancer, just call Cancer. You can dial direct. And it's like, that's what's pushing them. Like they're being pushed by friends or family members to like go in this direction because you got all four aces. So down in the comments section, your wish is being granted, Cancer, your wish or what you've prayed for. So down in the comments section with all four aces showing up, leave your wish. Either post it direct if you want to, or if you want to keep it private, just pop some emojis. God knows what you're thinking, all right? And then we'll help manifest it and pray it into existence because you got all four aces. You got the 1111 card, broke down piece by piece. This is a deep twin flame soulmate connection. However you identify with it, it's elevating into kingdom spouse status. So you guys are going through the tests of all 7 of the deadliest sins in order to come together and be ready for something long-term. Let me see how this goes. Cancer, you've got a good reading coming in on this one. Oh my word. Cancer, if you want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer here, all you got to do is scan the QR code or use the link that's down in the description box or pinned in my bio. It'll take you to the Archer link tree. Hey Tammy, thank you. It'll take you to every link, the automated booking site, plus all the digital small businesses and other channels that the Archer Network believes in, supports, and trusts. All right. Okay. The Magician shows up, Gemini and Virgo energy on the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Swords. God is making moves to bring both of you guys together in balance. And both of your all's guardian angels are working too. That's why you keep seeing the signs on repeat. That's why they keep seeing the signs on repeat. Everything from the guardian angels down to people in both your lives are trying to get you guys worked out and fixed up and back together. So the thing on this is that I do see on it though, with the lessons learned on this Temperance card and that, it goes in a direction with the Three of Pentacles so history doesn't repeat itself, okay? And that why you guys are getting ready to just enter into a talking stage, okay? Take things like one message at a time and get all the way back 6 of Cups nostalgically to how things were when you met, right? Neither of you guys wanted this to grow as old and boring as fast as it did for you two. And that's why you're having so many dreams and nostalgic memories way back to the beginning. They are too. Because God and the Guardian Angels with the Three of Pentacles in the Empress mode and the Page of Swords is trying to teach you guys lessons behind the scenes on the Three of Swords in order to get you two back in the right direction so that things do work out for the good in the long term with the Empress. You know you're going to have kids with this person, for those of you that don't, right? I don't care if like you guys have both had talks and said, don't want kids. Nope, we're good. Or like one of y'all are like, I can't have kids. Doctor said so. Better double check on that one because it's written in your guys' blueprints that once you guys get back together and fix things up, like much like Prego, watch out, heads up, it's in there. Okay? Somebody's picking out baby names or writing last names with the other person's first names and stuff. So the thing on this is, though, with the way this is going and taking things one step at a time, when you do enter into the talking stage, it'll work out. It'll work out the way it was supposed to the first time. Even for those of you that are waiting to hear back from this person and haven't gotten it yet, I see it coming in, but it's coming in at like a very unexpected time. Okay? That's the kind of vibes on this one. They do want to come home, though. You've got a 96% chance of this working out. You got a 96% chance of communication this week with that Empress card especially showing up. You got heavy duty Pisces energy on this one. Libra and Taurus are here. Could be another Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn with all those aces showing up. Leo's here. Scorpio. Whoa, hold on, come back here. Virgo, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Also Gemini. Some of y'all, you or them, could be born on the 2nd or the 23rd, seeing repeating 2s and 3s. The 15th, the 1st, the 29th, the 7th, 27th, and 17th are here. Definitely the 1st or the 11th. 14th, the 24th, possibly the 3rd or 30th. All right. Cancer, I hope that helps. I mean, you got 4 aces. You got a whole lot of starting going on. All right. So this is just the beginning of something fun for you too. Getting back to best and dating. It's going to be neat. All right. And for those of you that haven't heard from them yet, come back and let me know when you do, because you're going to be shocked when the phone goes off. But then you guys just come back together to find your balance. It's beautiful. I love it. Cancer, I hope it helps. And check out your reading. It's already available in the March playlist. Otherwise, until next we meet, I love you, and I'll see you then. Check out the timestamps for the announcements for the meet and greet too. All right? Until then, though, however, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Cancer. All right, next up, onward and forward to Leo. Hold on, let me get these back in the upright perspective. There we go. I got to be careful. These cards are precious cargo. I got to be careful with these ones. Just put them back gently. Put the cards down. No, okay. Anyways, all right. Leo. Oh my God, Leo, I missed you. What's up? Hey, Maxie. What up, Maxie? You, Shelby, you Leos all got your perfect timing going on. All right, what up, Terry? How you doing? What's up, Myth, Magic, and Power? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam. Awesome sauce. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you guys for loving the like, YouTube, hyping the reading, tapping the screen, TikTok. Hey, Rahama, what's up, doll? Aw, thanks, Rahama. Thank you much. All right, Leo. Leo, let's go old school, shall we? I want to. All right, let's go with, the Archer deck. I dig this one. All right, Leo, your timestamp. Hold on, my nose is itching. The nose knows too, so that's cool. Whoa, it was totally itching too. Interesting. Oh, thank you, DLL. Thank you, Del Wilbum. I know I totally butchered that one, but thank you. Happy Wednesday to you too. What day is it? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Right, V Floor? Oh yeah, do what V Floor's doing, Leo. Flood the chat. Let's see some lion emojis. All right, Leo, your timestamp's going to be, my nose is still itching. What the heck is up with that, Leo? What the heck? Oh my goodness. Whoa, allergies or something? Okay, anyways, Leo, you're going to be at 112.38. All right, so let's do it to it. What up, Leo? How are you doing? All right, thank you very much for being here and being a part of this. Think about your person, and let's rock and roll, Leo. Let's do it to it. All right, God, tap me into Leo energy. Leo, I'm starting to remember to do this now. Your biblical verse for the week ahead that may resonate to your status and situation will be John chapter 8, verses 51 through 59. Your person might be born on the 8th, the 5th, the 9th, 19th, or you're seeing repeating 5s, which is cool because the 5s are the number of grace in the Bible. That's kind of neat. All right, let's dig in. Here we go. And somebody here totally has allergies because my nose is not stopping itching. It's driving me a little crazy. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. Although I see more like an MGM kitty cat, not the lion. Kind of like a... Come on, you know you're adorable, Leo. Even your male Leos. Overall energy is the 7 of Wands. Your energy. And moving obstacles out of the way and those barriers that have been obstructing you. Because the 7 of Wands means you already know what your 6 of Wands success is. And now you're moving the obstacles out of the way in order to 8 of Wands move forward to overcome the things getting in the way. Okay? 5 of Pentacles into the Hanged Man, Pisces, Taurus energy with the Devil, Capricorn, and the Hierophant, more Taurus. Some of you guys are married to this person. Okay? This could be an awkward marriage relationship or something that's in a pending status for some of you guys. Or for some of you guys, it's just the silence or the breakup that feels that bad because there's like real love in who you had to walk away from, right? It's almost like you didn't want to have to. Let's see where it goes. All right, here we go. See the Moon card behind the scenes, you didn't want to. The 8 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, but Also Cancer vibes off this one because I've got the moon. And even though that the moon is technically it's a Pisces card, the rock belongs to Cancer up there in the sky. Did you hear they're building a moon base up there? I don't even know how they're going to do that. Stanley Kubrick died years ago. But anyways, whatever. But anyhow, Cancer Pisces energy on this one. Some of you guys have been dreaming about them more than usual. And somebody rides a motorcycle with that Knight of Cups. All right. If I didn't know better, Leo, I would say that you're mad at them, but you're having a really hard time staying mad at them. Pisces energy. Cancer with the Queen of Cups. Those two are kind of energetically joined at the hip, Cancer and Pisces. Speaking of which, Two of Cups to the Lovers card shows up. Gemini entered the chat. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands into the Four of Cups. You have a runner that ran as far as they wanted to, and now in the Four of Cups, they miss you and they want to run back. They know you're mad at them, even though you're like, yeah, Archer, I'm a little ticked off at them right now. But I do love them, Knight of Cups. You're mad at them, but you can't fully stay mad at them, right? So it's kind of like it's all got you totally confused, like a confusing type of frustrated right now, right? And you're like at a point where you're like, I don't like making decisions, Archer. This is really sucking. Why can't they make it easier? Why can't they just get their act together so I don't have to make this kind of a choice with the Lovers card, right? It's a bit of an emotional roller coaster, right? Gemini energy on that. It's why Cedar Point named that roller coaster Gemini, right? But back in the days of Tarot Chi and Tarot de Marcel, this was called the choice, but it's a major arcana too. It's not just day-to-day choices, paper or plastic, black or white, what do you want? This is those major choices that your soul set with God, that God has been aligning the footsteps up on your pathway ever since. All right, it's the grand choice on this one. Some of you guys, the choice you made to block them was something that you had to do or it was needed because you had a runner that doesn't want to run anymore with the Five of Wands. So they're going through learning some lessons. What's up, Alm? How are you doing, ALM? What up, Ashley? Thanks for coming, y'all. Spinny hugs. So, Leo. Five of Wands, I know they're a runner. Okay. The moon card on the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. I know you walked away from them. I know you have them blocked for some of you guys. It's really hard because it's like, how can you stay mad at this, Leo? Stay mad, Leo. Stay mad. Don't let their cute, adorable, lovey-dovey defenses get you down, right? But you're like, Archer, I do kind of love them and they are kind of cute. And I'm like, I want to be mad at them, but they're cute. I got you. Queen of Cups to the Two of Cups. You know you love them. Oh, Candace, thank you, darling. Spinny hugs. Thank you for the super sticker. Leo, this reading is sponsored by Candace. And thank you for sharing the live, Violet. Your awesomeness. Cancer energy strong on this soulmate bond between the two of you guys. Okay, that explains it, especially with the Five of Wands. Cancer, Leo energy. Some of you guys might be Leo Cancer cuspers, or you got some strong Cancer energy in your chart. Maybe even your Mercury or your moon placement. Yeah, I'm going with it. Okay, it's fine. All right. So the thing on this is that you got to stay mad at them, remember, because we're teaching them a lesson, because otherwise they'll keep doing what they were doing to you. Okay? They're learning the lesson slowly but surely, but it's working. And that's why you keep seeing the signs on repeat, Queen of Cups to the Two of Cups, right? It's like those signs keep letting you know that God is saying, we're working on it, even though you're sitting down here going, how long is this going to take, right? Because they're like wallpaper. You can't get a read off of them. Even when you guys were talking, they just like you were a piece of fancy, pretty wall art, and they never let you just be yourself, right? Treating you like their attention doll or their dress-up doll or whatever it was, instead of just letting you be Leo, right? Almost like it took away your identity and you had to change it or something, you know? Yeah, Three of Swords. They got into your head. Ace of Pentacles. They want to make a new offer. And the High Priestess of the Ten of Wands shows you don't see it yet. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Strong Pisces energy. Pisces and Cancer pretty strong on this one. Sagittarius is here too, though. So is Aquarius. Okay, so the thing about this is, what are you trying to tell me, High Priestess? I need the shadow deck. Hold on. There's a side note in here. Hang on, Leah. Let me get this deck real quick. What's the High Priestess trying to hide? Cancer Pisces vibes on the High Priestess? Because the High Priestess is talking about like illuminating the penumbra veil, light being shed on something behind the scenes or something unexpected. What's the message that Leo's not seeing on this High Priestess? The Seven of Wands is back, the Judgment card, and the Three of Cups. Some of you guys are married to this person. Five of Wands is back too. So, on a side note, for some of you, this is just a buddy, just your partner, you know, just that. And it's like, for some of you guys, if this is just a buddy or just a partner, like maybe you had to tell them, or maybe you had to pick your person over your buddy, right? Like some of you guys might have had to pick your marriage or pick your person instead of this buddy, this Seven of Wands friend that works with you or helps you through stuff or whatever it is. You chose your marriage, your relationship over it in order to maintain your peace in the marriage. I love that, Leo. With the Judgment card on the High Priestess, I respect that. I would absolutely do the same thing if my person wanted me to focus on them as opposed to somebody else. I would do the same thing. Much respect for those of you that resonates. All right, meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's see what we've got on this here. Because that Three of Cups shows decisions you made that have been extremely Three of Cups, Three of Swords hard to make, or leaving you to a Lover's card and a Queen of Pentacles outcome that's pretty good. Five of Swords on the Ten of Pentacles. Told you. Seven of Swords. Somebody making plans to move or building a house or something. Oh my God. Shut the front door, Leo. Look at this. For the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. Even though the Tower card you two have went through has felt like it's the worst thing in the world, it's a Six of Wands on there that comes out. It's success on the Six of Wands. That's Caitlin Petty giving a sellout concert at Nissan Stadium where Ella Langley is front row being like, oh my God, I want to be her so bad. Right? You got this tower had to happen for a reason in order to build back successfully with the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo energy, and save your marriage. Three of Cups. So either you already are married to this person and you remarry, or you're getting remarried, or the divorce never goes through, whatever, or you're supposed to be married to this person. Because I look at the Tower card like a Jenga game, right, Leo? In that the Tower doesn't just surprise happen overnight, right? Like surprise. We saw A1 Atlas coming for like months in advance, and yet NASA didn't warn us about 3 or 4 or 6 meteorites hitting the world, right? Yeah, right? I know, whatever. It's okay. Anyhow, yeah, didn't see it coming, sure. But anyways, with the Tower card on this one, it's like, the thing on this, is someone in real estate or something, or like a building contractor or building development or something, Seven of Swords? Because I really feel the vibes of building back something fresh or building new or different in some kind of a capacity on this one. Maybe someone is into real estate or maybe just looking for a home or something, you know? Because like it's weird because I keep hearing there's a lot of homes on the market. There's a lot of homes on the market. There's a lot of homes past 60 days. There's a lot of homes that are 90 days out. I don't know. Somebody looking into that, or maybe you do like me and you just do wholesale or real estate mortgaging. I don't know. But something like this pops out. So the thing about it is, I don't know if you trust them fully, right? Not with what they did and what you've been through, right? Let me pull a bit of cards on this to see what the Magician to the Ten of Wands, what direction it goes. Thanks for being here too, Leo. If this resonates at all or anything and you want to get a personal reading with me, if you'd like to book one, all you got to do is scan the QR code up here or use the link that's pinned in my bio or down in the description box. That'll take you to the Archer link tree, takes you to the automated booking site. It's got all the pricing and availability, plus links to all the other channels and digital small businesses that we support here at the Archer Network. All right. And definitely check out the timestamps down below for the announcements. That'll let you know what's up with the meet and greet and everything else happening at the channel. But anyways, all right. Thanks for letting me shamelessly self-promote myself, Leo. Page of Wands. Yes, I have a Leo Venus too. I like being on this camera. Anyway, I get it. Some of you guys are in the public eye, aren't you, somehow? Maybe you got a tarot channel, or I don't know. Maybe you're a stand-up comic or a singer, songwriter or something. Like you could be one of them ones that walks along like down Broadway or something when I'm down in Nashville and those like the musicians that play there or something. But anyways, okay, some of you do in the public eye, but look at it goes to the Ten of Cups to the Knight of Swords too. So they are watching you guys online, okay, and seeing what's going on. You guys probably are too. I think you're kind of sussing each other out. Oh my gosh, Maxie, thank you, doll. Spinny hugs, Maxie. So what I'm seeing on this one here, you know what it is? You don't trust them because they kept ghosting and unghosting you, like disappearing and then coming back 3 days later or whatever, right? Well, in all fairness, I know a guy that disappeared for 3 days and came back after dying, even for everyone's sins, and he's actually a pretty cool guy as far as I know, right? And like you're like, no way, Archer, and I'm like, Leo, Yahweh, right? So with this 10 of Cups, it's like, Leo, this is like, you're sitting there seriously saying, no way, Archer, there's no way I'm going to forgive them. There's no way they've changed. There's no way they've repented or done anything on this, right? They're the same old them. You're going to be really shocked when you find out. This is the one time, Leo, I hate telling you when you're wrong. This is one time I don't mind saying it because it's actually, you're going to be shocked when they actually come in correct for you. You got an 81% chance of this happening or showing up this week. And actually, it gets a little stronger than that for those of you that have either seen a rainbow or a double rainbow lately. All right? That increases the percentage of the chance of this happening for the week, as well as them not messing it up this time. Finally. They love you, Leo. You knew that all along. 10 of Cups. Strong heavy duty on the Pisces energy in this one. You also got Cancer hanging out, but you guys are kind of energetically joined at the hip, so it's a thing. But the Pisces energy is strong. Libra's here, Gemini, Aquarius. Strong on the Cancer and Pisces vibes. Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio. It could be another Leo for some of you guys, isn't it? Capricorn too, though, possibly. 2 of Pentacles, and somebody likes going for bike rides. I like that. All right, Leo, I do hope that helps. All right, check out your latest reading. It's in the March playlist. Otherwise, until when next we meet, you know I love you, Leo. I don't know if it's as much as your person loves you, but I mean, I might be a close second. I don't know, but your person loves you. Your person loves you more than I love you. Whoa. Anyways, Leo, I love you too, and I love you second best, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to get your person mad at me. Archer, back off. Leo's mine. Okay. Anyways, until next we meet, Leo, peace, love, and spinny hugs. You know I love you. All right, let's go. Thank you guys all for being here too. I'm hoping it's resonate. Are they good readings, April, May, June? Oh my God, you read my mind. April, May, June. That's why I love you so much. Hi, Ann. What up, doll? Oh my gosh. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm connecting to these readings today. I don't know if these are, I don't know. So thank you. I needed that. Because like when I go into my zone and I'm just channeling, I'm not even here. I mean, Archer's life's totally different than my life. So thank you. Dooby-dooby-doo. All right. Virgo's up next. Here's Virgo. Where's Virgo? Here's Virgo. Hi, Virgo. You ready? Here's Virgo. Is Renee here? Renee, are you ready for Virgo? Is Alex here? Hi, Alex. I did just see Alex pop in. That's good timing. I love it. You are well. Maxie, I've been watching for the email too. You don't forget, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email because I wanted to be able to like talk to you more. God had some more stuff to let you know how to help you out. So if you get a chance, shoot me an email. I didn't see it when I did the emails this morning. No, it was last night. And I'm going to check them again because I still got to send the personal readings out that are still processing on YouTube. So I'm going to run check the emails. And it's free will. You don't have to. TikTok, Instagram. Oh my goodness. To the 483 people in the chats on all the platforms. Love that like. What's up, Wolf Paplan? Hey, Sarah. Sarah Harsh, what up? Salium. Yolanda. Okay, Virgo in the house. Hi, Yolanda. I'm a Virgo moon and rising. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, you're Archer? I thought I was Archer. Who's Archer? Are you the real? Will the real Archer please stand up? I'm not standing up. You stand up. I don't want to take claim to Archer. You do it. You do it, Kathy. I don't want to. Hey, Lisa. What up? Spinny hugs, Lisa. Hi. All right, let's dig in. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Bingo. Okay. All right, you ready, ALM? Awesome. T-baby, perfect timing for Virgo. All right, spinny healing hugs for you, Renee, so you do feel better. Remember, rest and meds. Lots of rest and meds, okay? All right, Virgo, let's dig in. We're going to grab the original hero deck for the channel. This here was the original hero deck before the Biblical Tarot took over. And let's use it for you. All right, I haven't had this one out in a minute. I brought this one out of the archives and the mothballs. So let's dig in. And this actually is the one. It's not a replacement deck or a new deck. This deck, what's this deck about? 6 years old now? 5 or 6 years old? Anyways, okay, Virgo, you're going to be at 128.54. Let's dive in. All right. Dude, you got perfect timing, Marie. All right, God, tap me into Virgo's energy. Give me everything you got for Virgo. All right. Thoughts, feelings, intentions, week ahead. Add 7 days whenever Virgo finds this reading. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? All right. You ready? Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1, and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Overall energy is the devil. Either some of you guys have been dealing with the devil, you're cutting the devil out, or you're getting motivated to get rid of the devil. Some of you guys just straight up been dealing with the devil and you're ready for a little peace in the valley. The 10 of Wands, that's burnout stage. That's a lot of dealing with the devil. With the 6 of Pentacles, the breadcrumbing that led to the Tower card. This Tower card had to have. Did you? Oh my God, you guys cut the 10 of Wands. The karmics are gone. The Tower card in your life is leading you back to the 10 of Cups. You're finding out why all this stressful, frustrating, pain in the backside stuff happened. And some of your blessings are getting answered going forward into the Sun card. Leo shows up just in time, right, Virgo? Some of you guys could be Virgo, Leo, cuspers, or you're dealing with a Leo. Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys have already been talking to this person too. The overall energies of communications come in after getting rid of the devil. It motivates you towards your 10 of Cups with your person. Okay, let's dig in. I'm Virgo, Moon, and Rising, and even I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm not connected to the readings anyways. I'm just a speaker box that's here. Once I'm in my zone, I'm not even hanging out here. I don't even know if this stuff's connecting. Thank you guys for commenting and telling me if it is, because I'm like, whoa, right, Lisa? Oh, okay. Thank you. I love you, Lisa. Thank you. Page of Cups on the 6 of Swords into the 8 of Cups. The 6 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Look at this. I'll be darned. Some of you guys cut out the person that was the drinker, okay? Might have been the devil energy. Somebody that was like dealing with an addiction or obsession. Could have been obsessions to fighting, because I'm seeing broken silverware, plates, right? I think you cut out some serious karmic stuff that was stressing you out. But in the 6 of Wands, you did it right. That's a great success. High five. All right. It's like you've made it over the hurdles, over the bridge, and you're nearing the finish line in this one, okay? Into the Page of Cups, you're manifesting and creating who you want with this because you're tired of all the evils. You're going in the direction of the one that's on your level, right? 6 of Swords, before you have a heart attack or stroke out over something, that's a metaphor, not really going to happen, but that's how the karmics have made you feel, I think, because the Judgment card's here too. Some of you might be active or retired military. See how that's the 9/11 memorial in New York on this card with the Judgment card and showing the reflecting back on the names? All right. Maybe for some of you guys, kids are a factor. Or somebody could be active or retired military. I'm seeing something about deployment or something happening. Yeah, whether you're active or retired, you are your person. Thank you for your service. Very much so. Yeah, some of you guys are standing up and taking your power back. With the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords on this one, with lessons having been learned. All right. Chess moves being set in place as you take a stand for yourself. So a problem is solving itself this week in order to make you and your person's choices much easier than it's been lately, right? Especially for those of you that there's kids are a factor or karmic energies coming in. So because I see your person's coming out of like a very stubborn energy that they felt like they were better off without you, when in reality, they kind of Knight of Swords discovered that they weren't. Like maybe they thought for a while they wanted to be independent, or a 7-year itch came in, or something where they had to go find their way and been like on their own, and it left you with crickets on this one. And for some of you guys, it's why you bumped into the karmic, because God blinded that up so that a lesson could be learned. God, your person went through it too. It's like the karmics that came into your guys' life to handle the stuff that you and your person couldn't, because like you guys weren't that bad, right? And then the way they ghosted and walked away was, well, they went off to learn their lessons. And that's why like it needed to be all cut out. It's the vibes of like somebody that goes back to an ex. So it's almost like you guys keep, like the fight keeps going on where somebody goes back to an ex, so then somebody else meets somebody new. And then both of your lives keep going devil card energy until those vibes disappear. Right? Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Some of you guys are wishing for it too. With the Hierophant to the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. God, you guys are both thinking a lot about each other and regretting what you guys did. It's like the vibes on this. Yeah, this could be a dissolved marriage or a divorce or a breakup or something that happened. There could be kids, baby mama, baby daddy energies that come in on this one. Third parties. Something about like, I don't know why, but I just heard the vibes of dating the babysitter or something. Right? Or something like that. But okay, so the thing on this is that they're hyper independent, Scorpio energy, Leo energy. Yeah, it could totally be a fixed sign, right? Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Because this person was really set in their ways. but you had to prove a point, right? Even though, and then they blocked you after making you out to be the villain or the problem. Maybe even using kids as leverage for some of you guys or something. And yet, you know, maybe for some of you guys, they did try finding someone new, 7 of Cups or something like that. And yet in the Queen of Cups, they're telling me that they're in a single status. And they want to take a leap of faith in order to restore things with you. Maybe some of you guys go to marriage counseling or couples counseling. Maybe you suggested that once upon a time and they acted like they ignored you. And all of a sudden they're thinking back on it with the 6 of Cups. And they're being like, hierophant to the 6 of Cups. Oh man, Virgo had a point there. Maybe Virgo was right about this one. But then they're snooping on you and think you moved on or you've got somebody new around or involved in your life, even though you guys are keeping things private and not showing stuff online. Then that leads into more problems and more issues. And it creates a lot of cattywampus chaos, right? That's the thing is it leads to the 5 of Cups. You don't realize that things are actually working out better than expected because of all the crazy stuff that's going on. And that's where it gets to be a lot on the Queen of Wands, though. I do feel like it was like the energies of like a divorce that either never goes all the way to finalizing it or it has been finalized and you guys still wind up back together getting married. That sort of a thing. With the Death card, yeah, a heart transplant, but a metaphorical one, right? In the fact that it's like, yeah, with the 3 of Swords. A transformation in the heart chakras for you and your person after dealing with the karmic third party energies so that you guys come back together and wash the 3 of Swords, the karmic energies away down the drain, right? In the Emperor, yeah, I told you guys there were kids between the 2 of you guys involved. In the 4 of Pentacles, you're just keeping your feelings private while things are working out. And something about e-bikes resonates. I'm seeing those little e-bikes. I don't know how that resonates, but like, you know what it is? Oh, this shows that you guys have both actually put down a lot of burdens and cut out a lot of karmic energies in order to have the long-term stable relationship and a family together without the babysitter getting in the way, so to speak. Okay. All right. But it's a transformation with the Queen of Wands, right? Aries and Scorpio vibes. Oh, thanks, Elijah. Oh, Spinny Hugs doll. Thank you for the compliment. I almost feel like the vibes of a divorce being finalized and then like going back around and then you guys got to go through it all and get remarried again. You know what I right? You guys could have just saved money and skipped on both of those parts. No, anyways. Anyhow, but 8 of Cups into the 4 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you or them might be born on the 8th or the 4th. Maybe the 6th, the 26th comes out, the 19th, the 3rd and the 30th are here, the 6th. Also the 5th and the 20th, the 21st and the 27th are here with the 19th. Repeating 3s are showing up, repeating 6s and repeating 9s. Ooh, you're manifesting, Virgo. That's Nikola Tesla stuff going down. That's 369. 369, the goose drank wine. And no. Oh yeah, some of you guys have dealt with a drunk. Anyways. Don't worry about that. The water goes and seeks its own level. For those of you guys that were dealing with or entertaining a new person or a third-party option instead of your person because you thought your person was already done with you to begin with, what I'm finding out is that person was already entertaining another option anyways too, that they go back to an ex. Water seeks its own level there so you and your person can seek your level. Leo, Pisces energy on that. Cancer and Taurus too. I knew it. Yeah, the Magician. That's you. The Magician in this deck, that's my Beethoven from Saturday Night Live. I love watching Saturday Night Live. Ludwig, you must eat. Good morning. Nice to see you. John Belushi rocks. 3 of Wands into the Universe card. The World card comes in to close the karmic cycles out. Look at you making it to the top of the stairs, elevating and going forward on this one with your person. So they've overcome some stuff in their ego, even after leaving you out in the cold. Some of you guys, this was a heartless divorce or a breakup. Maybe you both have been rebuilding from it ever since. You know, 3 of Wands. There's a lot of Wands that comes out on this too, with the Aries and the Leo. And it's heavy duty on the Leo vibes, man. There's a lot of Leo. Then you got Scorpio and Sagittarius hanging out. Taurus is here, Libra. Aquarius. Scorpio, Leo. Scorpio. Wow, the fixed energy is strong with you, Virg. You got Taurus, you got Scorpio, you got Leo, you got Aquarius. I mean, all the signs are showing up, but those 2 are jumping off the page at me. They're like, they only want to be with you. Dusty Springfield says, what? I know I don't sing well. I know I need auto-tune. We live in the AI generation. Might as well use it to our advantage, right? I grew up watching a show about a talking car. So anyways, anyhow, Virgo, if you want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here or use the link that's down in the description or bio. That'll take you to the Archer link tree. It has the automated booking site with pricing and details, plus all the other channels and small digital businesses that the Archer Network believes in, supports, and trusts, okay? And definitely check out the timestamps down below and grab the announcements timestamps. That'll fill you in on the meet and greet and all the other awesome stuff coming to the channel. All right? This was like the messiest divorce or breakup. And then the karmic situations were worse. I'm seeing a Virgo, it's like, yeah, I'd rather take the divorce or the breakup over the karmic relationship. Page of Pentacles, even Tom Cruise's thumbs up in you on that one, right? Like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing The Wolf of Wall Street. Oh man, I haven't watched that movie in a minute. That's funny, Virgo. Anyways, 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands that leads right into the Emperor card. I knew it. I knew it. It's divine counterpart status. I don't care how you identify with them. You can call them a soulmate, a twin flame, or whatever. You guys are going into kingdom spouse journey because you have divine counterparts here. The Emperor to the Empress. You guys are made for each other. Divine counterpart status on this one. And that's why when you have couples that go from a soulmate twin flame vibe and they elevate into divine kingdom spouse status, they will be tested in all 7 of the deadliest sins, represented by the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, right? Gluttony, jealousy, adultery, all of it, right? And then you guys pass the test, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands with protection in order to cut out the third-party karmic energies so that you two can come together long-term, okay? There's even energy on this one. You got an 89% chance of you guys actually meeting face-to-face if you haven't yet, and this connection finally working out and finding out why all the other ones didn't, right? There's even energy of you two moving back in together for some of you guys too after a rough ending. Yeah, and the karmics just, they find their way back into the ethers. It's that old thing with the karmics of like some people stay in your life, stay in your energies, but then some people come into your life and then disappear and you never bump into them again. That's sort of a vibe. But you and your person, you guys are together forever on this one. All right. I love it for you. Virgo, I do hope this helps. All right. Please hype and like the reading. Leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Check out your most recent reading too. It's in the March playlist. Okay. Otherwise, until next we meet, I love you and I will see you then. All right. Bye, Virgo. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Virgo. Anyways, I don't know where that came from. I'm white. I pretend I'm from Detroit, but I'm from the Detroit suburbs. I'm from like the pretty people's suburbs. Anyhow. Oh, you're welcome, Yolanda. God bless you too. Peace and love. I have an iPhone, and don't worry, my iPhone can't type anything right. I swear I've never told anybody to duck off once. Right? Duck witches get money. Exactly. Hi, from Trinidad. Oh my goodness, greetings from the US. Hi, welcome from the United States. Exactly, yeah, so, right? You ever done that too? Trying to type a very, very emotional message and then you get a duck emoji. I'm like, that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. Duck emojis, it's awful. Anyways, and I drive Jeeps, you know. Gemini, that was the only reason I even brought that up to you guys in Gemini, was because my Jeep's a May 26th Gemini. Its build date was May 26th, right? But I'm still trying to figure out what to do because, I mean, if in my ears, if I know it's either a lifter noise or fuel injector, I mean, Chryslers and that, they have loud fuel injectors. But if it's the lifters and that's why I'm like, do I want another Wrangler or I love having the Wrangler, but it's like I've got 4-wheelers too. So that's why I'm like, I kind of miss having a freeway flyer, you know? That's why I'm thinking Grand Cherokee. But if it's got to be all black. I've had the white Wrangler, so I'm like, I have to do the others. I got to do like black. So that was why I asked plus Gemini, your guys' major arcana is the choice, the lovers, right? So I'm like, why would I not ask Gemini to help me make a choice? Exactly. I trust my Geminis. Because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Libra, are you dealing with a Gemini or something? Or am I just telling a fun Archer anecdote? I don't know. See, Lisa, you got 2 Grand Cherokees. You like them, right? I mean, I love the Wrangler. But also, I really want a sunroof because it really sucks when I want to open the sunroof and I have to stop somewhere and take the panels off and store the panels. I want to just push the button, right? So Yeah, I'm thinking all black Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm probably just going for it. It was either just pay cash for what was left and buy out the lease, or use some of that cash and just put a nice chunk down on another one. I think I'll just start from scratch with zero. You know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's just about, like, I don't want to put an engine in a Wrangler in 2 years. You know what I mean? So, doo. Let's go to Libra. Okay. Thank you guys for, I don't know why we were just having that combo, but it's cool. Renegades are awesome. I do like the Renegades. Those are cool. It depends on the year and the engine technology. It depends on how much Fiat technology is in the Renegade versus how much other technology goes into it, right? That was a big thing when they just started shoving Fiat platforms underneath everything, right? Hashtag Dodge Magnum, right? We all knew it when the Magnum showed up at the dealerships back in the days. We're like, oh God, they're using all the Fiat platforms again. That sort of a thing. Libra. Let's go with Titanic. Boom. Okay, cool. We're going to go with Titanic deck. All right, Libra, you're going to be at 145.25. So let's do it to it. You ready? All right. What up, Libra? How you doing? Now, Libra, I haven't done your reading yet because your reading is going to be tomorrow on Thursdays, okay? So it will be in the March playlist later. All right, so Libra, let's think about your person. And God, tap me in, tune me into Libra's energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Libra. All right. Crap, I forgot the Bible verses again. I love it when I introduce new stuff. I always forget it. All right, we'll figure it out in the timestamps, though. Virgo, you're Jeremiah, chapter 20, verse 10 to 13. Libra, John, chapter 10, verse 31 to 42. Okay, all right, give me 2 shuffles and let's rock and roll, Libra. Let's do it to it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. Actually, you know you don't have a judge's gavel, right? You're Libra. You're the cardinal air sign. That means you got Thor's hammer. Boom. I know, right? Libra gang. Overall energy is the 5 of Cups. So you got someone who I'm being told is kind of rather by the book, and it's got them feeling stuck, and they feel like they missed out on the boat. Okay? Yeah, the Emperor. Their decision or their choice got in the way, and it's causing them to have a glow up and a grow up in that Emperor energy. They know what they want. They're getting ready to come for you. I'm seeing something about axe throwing too. That's interesting. The Hanged Man and the 7 of Wands with the Temperance card is here. That leads to the 2 of Cups. I believe we've got a deep soulmate connection, and your person is awakening to it. We're going through some ascension, and you guys are both dreaming about each other. The problem here is that because neither of you guys are getting into REM sleep, neither of you guys are realizing you're having a lot of dreams about each other. All right, the Hanged Man, 2 of Cups to the Lovers. Deep down on a subconscious level, they've chose you already. In the Star card, they're healing to go through it. You guys are part of each other's healing journeys. And that 5 of Pentacles, they're getting ready to open the door up. Because remember, in Standard Rider-Waite, the 5 of Pentacles, even the light is on in the church, right? Now, the reason you can't remember the dreams, 5 of Pentacles, that's a lot based on the vibrations of the earth right now. Due to the fact that, well, you've got bombs over Baghdad, you've got other stuff, you got meteors, Stanley Kubrick crashing into the planet and things like that, right? There's a lot of frequency and vibrational changes. Nobody's getting into really good, solid sleep right now, all right? But that 5 of Pentacles, even in traditional Rider-Waite, it keeps the door open. Even in the traditional deck, the church has a light on the inside. That's my Motel 6. That's my Tom Bodette card. Because the light's been totally left on. In the 10 of Pentacles, they're getting ready to open the door up and take this long term with you. All right? Some of you guys may have lived together, or like they've at least been in your house. And if not, the dreams, like there's dreams of you guys living together and a future and all that stuff. But like you guys wake up before you get to the dream stage. Like you're waking up at 1 a.m. and then you're waking up at 3 a.m. and then 4:30. You fully never make it to the dream stage, but yet the dreams are happening. All right, so let's dig in. This is a heavy message, Libra. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, the Hermit. Some of you guys could be Libra, Virgo, Cuspies, or dealing with a Virgo. The Knight of Cups is giving me some Scorpio. The Judgment's more Scorpio. Oh, I've got all 3 decans of Libra here. Because some of you guys are Libra, Scorpio, Cuspers. Jen, thank you for the super sticker. Oh my goodness, you're a doll. Thank you. Spinny hugs. Libra, this reading is sponsored by Jen. Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys have been up since 3 a.m. But the guardian angels are working behind the scenes with the Eight of Pentacles to bring in that Ace of Swords hey text, and your perseverance with the Strength card will pay off. All right, Leo vibes, Leo energy on this one. With the Eight of Pentacles, some of you guys might work together in a similar industry, but you've got someone here that they're sussing you out. And with that Leo energy here and the Three of Pentacles, I'm telling you that they're sussing you out with a good third party energy. Like they got a friend or a coworker or a sibling or somebody on their side that's like, it's like Dire Straits, money for nothing. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Right? Like they're like, hey, go in and see what, go see what Libra's been up to lately. And then the friend is like, geez almighty. You can dial direct, across what, right? So you got a person and their buddy checking you out. Three of Pentacles, the guardian angels working behind the scenes, and they're kind of reporting in and checking in on this one. All right. What's up, Janny? Pretty son? Some of you guys could be dealing with a fixed sign. A Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius, or someone with some strong energies, and they are getting ready to bob back up to the surface. They're finding their way. The Knight of Wands. We have a player that is coming out of their player vibes. And much like Wallace Hartley's violin here, getting ready to bob back up to the surface. That little thin, fragile violin, right? From 1912, they found it down at the Titanic wreck and brought it back up. It's on display. I think it's in Tennessee right now. I think it's at the museum in Tennessee. I got to go see it. Anyways, they're getting ready to bob up to the surface. And somebody here might be a musician or play a musical instrument. Maybe some of you guys somebody played violin in high school. Who knows? But anyways, with that Judgment card, they are going back. They're reflecting back like Fifth Officer Lull. This is that scene in the movie where they transferred the people from a boat to another boat. And then they went back. Is anybody alive out there? That really did happen in real life. Fifth Officer Lull went back to see if there were survivors. And in the Five of Swords, the I need a knife scene shows up in the fact that I'm seeing a ring. The precious. Oh, God, it's Lord of the Rings. The precious, the precious, the precious. Okay. I'm like, but everything I see is a sign. Or it's being interpreted in a way that I know it. They've got marriage on their mind, or they want to take you to see Lord of the Rings. Okay. Fun fact, the Beatles were going to do a Lord of the Rings movie, but they couldn't get the rights to it. I forget who John Lennon was going to play in their version of Lord of the Rings. But he was a Libra, so that's why I didn't care what the other three were going to play. This is for you. Anyways, so the thing about this is that with the awakening that they're going through and Eight of Pentacles working on, it's kind of like there's a chance. It's like they're wondering if there is a chance you'd respond to them if they reached out. So the awakening they're going through is what's like got them seeing you in a totally different light here. So they do know they left you hanging. Leo energy. Leo. Okay, I get it. With the Ace of Swords, Leo Libra vibes that comes in on this one. So the thing on this is that with the way they left you hanging in like this kind of like situationship type of a thing, they've got that hanging over their head now, right? As a result of like them not giving you a better chance sooner. Okay, so let me see where that goes. Some of you guys could be dealing with the fixed sign, but they know they've kind of left you just hanging in there way too long. And that's kind of like, that might be a little bit of what they got you fearing a little bit, right? So the direction that it's going, and that is that with the Seven of Wands, they know they closed off. I think it's that Three of Pentacles, the good third party, the buddy or whatever it is, that's sitting there telling them, what are you doing? You had a good thing when you had it with Libra. What happened, right? I think the good third party is the one that pushes you guys together more so than your person. That's the one that like totally understands it and helps them through it. Yeah, the World card. Oh my gosh. And the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and right to the Six of Wands. That's a lot of wands. Oh, that was my head. There's a wall behind me. Oh, dude, Libra, your person finally hit the wall. Wow, you got a weird way of showing me signs. You know what I mean? You could have shown me like a wall or like an NTSB crash video or something. I would have figured it out. Anyways, Five of Swords into the Six of Wands. This person had a little bit of a stuck point, but now they're going forward in this. They're going to reach out to you because they want a great success with you. The Six of Wands is like a great success. High five, King in the Castle. You guys, this is actually going on lockdown better than you realize. So they've realized wherever you two aren't together, that their life kind of doesn't work out. They get you into their mind. You kind of became a bit of a Six of Wands good luck charm to them. That's what it is. And they looked a gift horse in the mouth, and that kind of got a little ticked off of like, man, I gave you Libra as an awesome present. And the next thing you know, they're slamming their heads into the wall, right? Your person's been, mine was just a one-time thing, but your person's been metaphorically doing it for a while, right? Some of you guys, this has been going on for a while. Let me get a little bit more on this, because that Six of Wands, that's good success in the Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. See, they regret making you feel like an option. That's a big part on it. You know what I mean? Scorpio, Leo, Taurus vibes on this one, right? With the Lovers. Emotional roller coaster life, but yet they still choose. Oh my God, I can't get rid of the Six of Wands. That's a lot of wands. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Like, literally, God is like, did I stutter, Libra? Did I stutter, Crosswatcher? The Six of Wands comes out. So here's the thing that's going on is that, like, all of these thoughts and that is what's putting them through a bit of an emotional maturing, and a Six of Wands transformation that has them cutting out a lot of lower vibrational energy, like out of their friend zone, out of their life. They're going, you know how they all say that we're like the product of the 5 people we hang out with the most? Your person is kind of Six of Wands successfully realized that they've been talking with a lot of silver-tongued devils, and that the success lies with you. You're their muse and their good luck charm. That's a lot of wands. And with the Eight of Swords, they're freaky-deaky freaking out because they're like, oh God, I don't know what to do, because I had Libra in my hip pocket, and basically like the movie A Christmas Story, they shot their eye out once they got the Red Ryder BB gun. Right? Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the Hierophant. Man, they are coming. You got some strong Cancer and Taurus just entered the chat. All right? Here, Taurus. Libra's got that 4th house stability. Some of you guys might go on a cruise, or somebody's got a boat. You know what they say to boat owners? The best day of a boat owner's life is the day they buy the boat, the day they sell the boat. Bust out another 1,000, right? Anyways, but I used to own one. It's much easier just to go on a cruise, or in Detroit, we go down to the Detroit Princess and do a little dinner river cruise, and then I don't have to deal with boat maintenance. So anyways, so it's like this person is not wanting to deal with boat maintenance anymore, because they 5 of Cups feel like they missed the boat with you. And with the 7 of Swords, they're overcoming out of their deceitful energy with the 4 of Wands, so you guys can elevate. And with the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands showing, that's a lot. There's a lot of wands here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius much. But with that showing up, this is the energies of a twin flame. You may identify as the twin flame or the soulmate, and you guys are elevating into that kingdom spouse status. This is getting ready to take off in Aries season a lot faster than expected, okay? Right? Yeah, exactly, writing Ren. Your buddy knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, you want to take the boat out? Oh, God, that's great. Right? It's just way easier to find places with boats. Some people have a houseboat or something. But so the vibes on this I got a friend with a houseboat. That's fun. So all of this is putting through like an emotional maturing on their side, okay? That transformation is what's got them to this point. And here's the weird thing is that the whole reason they're stalking you online, besides the fact that they're sussing you out still, you're actually still their good luck charm. It's still their motivation. And that's why that friend of theirs, this good third party vibe, is getting really sick of hearing about them go on about you nonstop. Because like their friend has a life too, right? And it's like, why don't you just talk to Libra, right? I got my own stuff I'm working on, right? But so that's the direction that takes us where it's going. So let me see where it goes. They do have a few fake accounts. Right? Ace of Swords, yet they want to talk to you, even though they're like 8 of Swords. My hands are tied. What do I do? Keep in mind here on this one that even though this woman looks freaked out because the gates are closed, that scene in the movie is not bright. Those big wrought iron gates with like bank vault gates. All the gates on the Titanic were little railings that literally anybody 5 foot or taller could literally just step over and carry on their way. You pay for a first class ticket, you don't want to see wrought iron, ugly metal gates like what Jack Dawson broke through. Titanic and Olympic were above that. But Britannic was too. Don't leave the third one out. However, if this person had taken like 5 minutes to review one of the ship's blueprints or the ship maps, they'd realize that even though the elevators are closed off, there's a stairwell right next to the elevators. It does the same thing the elevator does. All they got to do is walk up the stairs, right? Or in the case of the gates in Titanic, step over the gates. But anyways, so I really feel like the vibes on this one is that I see an idea of like, there's an unblocking coming in. They're unsticking themselves. They're getting ready to reach out to you, but they're going to do it from their primary account with the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys, it could be a Libra connection. Let me see an outcome, see where it goes. And Libra, if you want to book personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, the link to the automated booking site and all the other links to the channels and digital small businesses that the Archer Network supports can be found by scanning the QR code or using the link that's pinned in the bio or down in the description, along with links to all the decks that I use on the channel. All right, I went through copy-pasted those for y'all too. And definitely check out the timestamps so you can see the announcement about the upcoming digital meet and greet and everything else going on for the channel. Okay, anyhow, thanks for letting me shamelessly self-promote myself, Libra. The Four of Pentacles into the Nine of, they're single. As soon as I laid the Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands down, I heard they're single. Shut the front door. King of Wands, they've ended off their ego. They've killed off the ego and the player vibes, right? Nine of Pentacles, they are single. They're just hanging out with their bird, and they're depressed and sad. Somebody here might have a bird. But in the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, they're getting ready to open the door and make a solid, new, fresh Ace of Cups love offer with you. Cancer, Taurus energy on that. Could be a little Capricorn vibes too come out on this. So you got a point here that I see them like whoever has, either they've already unblocked you, Libra, or they will be unblocking you in the week ahead from that main account so they can reach out to you with the Ace of Cups. And like I keep hearing, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. So they're either you're already unblocked and they're just trying to figure out what the Eight of Swords say, or you're like they're already at the point because they've cut out the toxic energies that have been hindering all the advancement for a very long time on this. You got like a 96% chance of being not just being unblocked, but straight up somebody speaking their truths to you that they've realized that they're in love with you. You made a bad boy or a bad girl turn good. Libra, how cardinal air sign are you? I love it. I do hope this helps. All right, please hang out, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hype and like the reading to help get us out into them interwebs. Otherwise, I'll be doing your individual reading tomorrow and every Thursday. So hang out, subscribe, be part of the fam. And until next we meet, Libra, I love you, and I will see you then. Peace, love, spinny hugs. Alrighty, onward and forward to Scorpio. And thank you guys all for being here. You guys doing all right? To the 483 people in the chat, love that like. Wow, it hasn't even changed. You guys, wow, you guys are hanging in there with us. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, thank you guys very much. Remember, like I always say, I'm like a Bob Ross of tarot. Basically, if you just hang out and put the sound in the background and listen to all 12 signs, you hear the entire story of you and your person. It's like how when Bob Ross was doing his paintings, they found out after he died that all the paintings were basically like a flip book that showed you all the way up the mountain and the stream. I love painting too. I'm actually a pretty good painter. Anyways, I just got a new easel too. I got a big professional artistic easel. I'm setting up an art studio. It's gonna be really cool. All right, let's see. I'm just in a home remodeling kick for some reason. I'm going nuts with paintbrushes and stuff. Anyways, Scorpio. All right, we're in business. Scorpio. Let's see. I want to use the modern day tarot for you. Let's do that. All right, Scorpio. Nature girl, honey, thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. $10. Oh my goodness, you are a blessing. Scorpio, this reading is sponsored by Nature Girl. Thank you, doll. You're a Scorpio, Josie? Oh, that's so cool. I love you, Josie. You got a cool name. I love your name. All right, Scorpio, you're going to be at 203.23. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it to it. Here we go. All right. What up, Scorpio? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. All right, think about your person, and let's do this. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in to Scorpio's energy, please and thank you. Think about your person. Let's rock and roll. Scorpio, your Bible verse for the week ahead that may resonate to you is going to be the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Ezekiel. What's your name? Ezekiel. What's your name? Tony. And no, it's actually Ezekiel. I love when you do stuff like that. You're the coolest boss ever. I got to get him a good gift for Boss's Day. Yours is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 21 to 28. I plan. Here we go. All right, get video. All right. Doobie doobie doo. There we go. I bought 2 microphones. I thought about that for a minute, and I'm like, what happens if we use a wireless microphone? What'll happen? What could go wrong, Archer? The battery could die. So what did I do? I bought 2. All right, anyways. I'm going to put this back over here. Doobie doobie doo. Okay, Scorpio. Let's keep going. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful, downright sexy Scorpios. Even my male Scorpios, you know your GQ sign, right? Let's go. I always keep a battery backup. My buddy's Murphy. Hey, he's a good buddy to have. He lets you know what's going to go wrong. Speaking of which, the over energy is the 5 of Pentacles. Literally, no communication. Like your person turned their microphone off too, or your person's microphone's battery died. Taurus energy is kind of strong with this Scorpio. I say it and it shows up with the Hierophant. There is a union between the two of these. In the Star card to the 8 of Cups, it's like they had to walk away in order to heal and then come back and choose you with the Wheel of Fortune. I see a Ferris wheel coming back around to get like the vibes back on, or somebody lives near an amusement park or something, or like a fair coming to town. You know what I mean? Let's see where we go. I've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Knight of Wands is Leo. The Judgment card is Scorpio. 7 of Wands, more Leo. 3 of Wands is Aries. 2 of Pentacles is Capricorn. The Lovers is here. It's the chains and the ties that bind by that emotional roller coaster that they put you through, right? Look at that. That's a heavy bracelet, you know? And this 10 of Wands that leads to a successful 6 of Wands that comes in on this one. It's a spicy, successful outcome, like a linebacker come charging at you. Somebody here might be a professional athlete, or you're dating or interested in a professional one, right? Yeah, it's like the vibes of it's like when I thought that when I thought that poster on the background was a football player, and Caitlin Petty had to explain to me it was PBR, and I'm like, oh, I learned something new today. Anyways, I think your person done 10 of Wands, learned something new that takes you into a 6 of Wands, great success. High five, Scorpio. Your person learned their lesson. And you're getting a little choked up about it. It's kind of freaky. All right. Big time. All right. Especially the Capricorn energy. You know the devil's been breathing down their shoulder, telling them that you moved on. All right. This vibes on this one, especially with this, is like they can't get no loving either. It's the death of the player vibes. They're figuring out they were the issue on this one. It's like they just want to, like, with the Devil and the Knight of Wands showing up, if you dealt with somebody this locked in player energies, I kind of want to give you a spinny hug. I know I didn't have a deck jam for it, but I still kind of want to grip you up and just be like, hang in there, Scorpio, it's going to be okay. And then pick you up and spin you around until you freak out and start giggling like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. But they're going through a lesson in reciprocation in order to give as much to this connection as you do. I'm seeing like a hunting knife. I'm seeing that scene in Titanic. And it came out for Libra because I was using the Titanic deck for Libra. The whole I need a knife, that scene, right? Not the Crocodile Dundee scene, but the scene where they're trying to lower Lifeboat 13, right? So the thing, like, you had to cut them loose, didn't you? Right? You had to cut them loose because they weren't realizing how much they messed this up. And if they weren't taking responsibility for it or anything, like they were in such an inconsistent energy on the Judgment card of like constant take and take and take. And you were always there for them. And it burnt you out to a point, 10 of Wands, that you didn't have any more 3 of Wands energy left to give. You were all Wandsed out, right? There was no more passion, no more fire for life. And you were totally burnt out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You literally have a wall of fire going right down the middle. It's like a ring of fire. Tectonic plates, the ring of fire. That might even resonate, Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel the earth move under my feet. Something about an earthquake. That's weird. And weird just means I don't understand it, but totally cool. Anyhow, so the inconsistent energy seems to be an issue here, right? And that's the problem on it, because it's why you like it left you burnt out on constantly giving while never receiving. You're at a point where you're like, you would even have just said, I'll just take one receiving at this point as opposed to none, right, Scorpio? Oh yeah, we're in Scorpio fitness, Rollology. The Six of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups. It's like you chose to walk away from it. And it's like, if they can't forgive you, you'll forgive yourself, and then forgive them for not being able to forgive you because they were way too judgmental and way too set in their ways, right? You had to walk away from them to teach them about this. And the time apart, like, your cutoff game was good. This has given them the time to think about what a player they were and how they were projecting out onto you everything that they were doing wrong. Their way or the highway, they are right, right? And they would never see things from your perspective, right? And just being like, oh, Scorpio, you're wrong. Need to change, need to fix it. You know, and it's like, whoa, the Judgment card shows they need to point the finger inward on themselves. And it's like they self-destructed this. It's like they threw the fight. See the boxing gloves on the Five of Wands, right? Something about boxing or wrestling might even resonate to you guys, Scorpio. But yeah, that's the vibes on this. It's like a fighter, a prize fighter that throws the fight, right? Intentionally. Eight of Cups, Six of Cups. You had to Eight of Cups walk away from this Pisces energy in order to Seven of Wands protect yourself and your sanity, right? And some of you might even be a professional athlete. That's coming back out again. Something about basketball resonates. So they're realizing that they never even ever tried to make this a relationship work, right? Once they had you, they stopped trying. Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups. So them not living up to their full potential is what made you grow tired of their childish, insecure antics. It's like you liked them in the beginning. You know, in the beginning, they got your motor running. But then they started growing, as the math slipped, they grew more insecure, more childlike, and it started becoming a turn off, right? You liked how they were when you met and how the confidence were, but the more childish they acted like as time went on, the more you got burnt out on it. Hey, Rhonda, what up? I get it. I told you, hey, William, what up? Olga, I love you too, Olga. The Emperor, they were set in their ways too hard. But I do see an ego death going through and them learning about what their actions do, the effect it has on people. You know what I mean? So it's like they never, you know what I think it is? It's like they never, Six of Swords, Four of Swords, High Priestess, Ten of Cups. They never had their own sense of identity. That's what it is. That might be like why some of you guys are dealing with copycats or people trying to like they just piggybacked off your energy, almost in a form of destiny swapping by monkeying and copying you. So because they didn't have their own sense of direction and purpose, they tried to piggyback off of yours, and that way you could keep carrying the load. But the Ten of Wands says you couldn't keep carrying the load, right? If they wanted to be with you, they had to put their half into this too. You guys both had to show up, not just you. I see the vibes where it goes. Could be a fire sign. Page of Swords reversed. See how they didn't want to learn their lessons? Side note, being told somebody needs to order more contacts. They didn't want to learn their lessons in the Page of Swords, so they never did try to make it work on this one. It's kind of like, it's like you guys skipped over the dating stage and you went right to the old married couple stage, right? Like things were really great, really awesome, really fun at first. But instantly, it just became old and burnt out. And Scorpio's sitting there, you're like, I don't want to be an old married couple just yet. I want to go see things, do things. Can we go on a date night? Could you sit your phone down, stop focusing on work or anything else around? You had to cut them off because they were making you feel like you were an option. With the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, now you're just out hanging around, doing you. They're more affected by this than you are. That's the wild part on it, right? So I'm seeing a sidewalk cafe, or like a sidewalk cafe or an entertainment district type thing, or like a downtown area or something like that. Not sure how that resonates, but it's in there on this with the Hanged Man to the Empress, along with the Knight of Pentacles coming out too. I do think your person, after a long period, is getting ready to make it rain, so to speak, because it's like, I see that you putting a pause on this is what has led to them finding their own way and their own purpose, though. They had to do it on their own, though, right? Because like they were just so riding on your energetic coattails the whole time. They didn't have a sense of identity, right? That's why they instantly jumped into this like smothering, like kind of a marriage connection or relationship instead of letting the fun times play out. They needed to get their balance in order. It's like they hopped on board just to let you take care of them, right? Let me see where this goes, because this is the Justice card on the Six of Wands, so it shows that there's a leveling up or a balance coming in, because the Justice card, this is Libra energy, but it talks about balancing out the left brain and the right brain, the emotional and the logic, right? The masculine and feminine energies in our charts, in order to get a point of emotional balance. They couldn't just keep going off on you. Knight of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands on the Two of Cups, total soulmate vibes. But in that Six of Pentacles to the Page of Cups, they do want to work this out. I'm seeing something about suckers, or that, see the lollipop on the Page of Cups? Something about dum-dum suckers might resonate. All right, let me see where this goes, because I'm seeing here that there's a vibe on this one about this pause is leading them to finding their own way. They needed to find their own sense of purpose on this one so that they came in as strong as you. And they've been working on themselves behind the scenes with the Hermit to the King of Wands. Look, that's my Shia LaBeouf card. Doesn't that look like Shia LaBeouf, right? So it's like they're coming out of the Shia LaBeouf Delulu phase, and they're coming into that. So in other words, they're actually closing a cycle in the Five of Cups to come here with the Three of Cups. That Emperor's back. It is them again. It is them again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is strong. Capricorn and Gemini are here. Cancer, Libra, and Taurus, and Pisces. Cancer and Pisces is pretty strong. So is Libra and Taurus, though, too. Capricorn and Leo plus Gemini. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that Emperor is trying to... Scorpio, your person done energied all over the table again with the moon. I got the moon on the World card. The Magician to the Ten of Swords. Some of y'all, they've gotten a tarot reading on you. Tarot readings are snooping. Either they've actually bought and paid for a tarot reading on you, Scorpio, or it's just God's having fun with it and putting it into their phone's algorithm. All right, top 10 signs. Or even on TikTok, it's those AI tarot readings, right? Where it looks like a Godzilla movie overdubbed bad, right? Give me 3 minutes. I will tell you your soulmate and Godzilla's coming, right? God's got them affected on this one, all right? The vibes on this one, it's like Alice in Wonderland showing up big time with this. So the direction where this goes is that it's coming back to a beginning again with the Strength card and the World card in order to nurture this back from a fresh start. It's really dropping back 5 and punting. Big time. Got to come back, got to get back to the dating stage because they went all in way too fast and gave you way too much to go on, and it became a lot to deal with. I do see them coming in a much more slower roll going forward. So I'm thinking like you got like an 88% chance or so of a phone call or a message coming in this week, especially with all the Leo vibes here. Okay? And from that point, though, stuff starts getting back on track. Moon card, I saw it. I knew it. There's the Four of Wands. This is the vibe of like a deep soulmate twin flame connection. Two of Cups, Four of Wands that comes back in with the Lovers card because you choose each other each time. And then it goes forward into a divine couple, divine counterpart status. Heads up, it's going to be long term. All right. Scorpio, you or them could be born on the 8th, the 6th, the 16th. 26th is here, the 15th, the 7th, the 18th, the 25th, the 4th, maybe the 6th, the 30th, 27th is here, the 1st with the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys might work together, the 19th, 29th, 24th, maybe the 13th, 12th, and 7th, and the 14th. All right? I hope that helps, Scorpio. You got somebody coming your way. You do. They're going to try again, but this time I think they got it right. All right? So you might want to take a little time to rest up on that hangman because your life's going to get a little busy really fast. All right? Otherwise, I hope it helps. All right? Please hype and like the reading on the way out. Please leave a comment. It means the world to me. It doesn't cost you a thing. It helps us interact. Otherwise, I'll be reading for you tomorrow, every Thursday. And until then, and until next we meet, I love you, and I will see you then, Scorpio. All right? If you want to book a reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or check out the links that are pinned in the bios and in the description box. All right? Until next we meet, I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs, Scorpio. Extra spinny hugs for you because you're Scorpio. All right. Love you. Mystery neighbors, what up? Happy birthday, William. Awesomeness. Thank you for spending your birthday with us, man. Awesome. Happy birthday. Fist bump. Birthday fist bump. Shelly. Y'all, if you're into manifesting and stuff, you got to check out Shelly's Manifesting Journal. It is the bomb.com, the Manifesting AF Journal. There's links to this Links in the descriptions and the bios. All right, and you can check them out right from Shelly too. I even got a link to purchase it right through Amazon. I'm pretty sure it's in the description box. It's cool vibes. All right, Sagittarius. Onward and forward. You ready, Light Seer Empress? You ready, JBB? There we go. All right, cool. Sagittarius. What deck should we use for you, Sag? I'm unsure. I don't know which way. What should we go with? You know what? I haven't used that Intuitive Goddess deck for a minute. Let's try that. All right, let's see. I haven't used this one in a minute. Oh my goodness, Karen. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much. You guys are so generous. Oh my gosh. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves too. All right, I know you guys got bills and expenses, cost of living's rough and that. Google, YouTube, TikTok, and that. They take good care of me too. All right, I'll spend their money. It's no problem. They got lots of it. But Karen, thank you so much. Sagittarius, this reading is totally sponsored by Karen. All right, thank you very much. See, even at Archer Astrology, we got the good Karens. This is where the good Karens come to hang out. I love it. All right, Sagittarius, you're going to be at 2/21/33. Let's dig in and see what we got for you. What up, Sagittarius? Thank you very much for being here. You know I'm here for you because I love you. It's why I'm Archer. All right, I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer over the years, and I'm rather proud of that. So let's dive in, tune in, and see what we got for you. Think about your person, and let's do this. After I get the throat chakra fixed up here. Hold on. Perfect. All right, Sagittarius. All right, God, tap me and tune me into Sagittarius' energy and give me everything you got for Sag. And don't forget, Sag, check out in the timestamps down below to go and check the announcements out. That'll fill you in on the upcoming digital meet and greet and everything else cooking. All right, let's do it to it. Sagittarius. 2 shuffles for Sagittarius, and let's rock and roll. Here, oh, yeah, we're ready. 1, definitely ready. 1 and 2. This deck is charged. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful Sagittarius, the only sign worthy of 5 syllables. It's a fact. The overall energy is the King of Wands, your energy, and a vibe that you guys wind up. It's like a fun connection, a fun marriage that comes together. Think about taking the player vibes, but doing it maturely, where instead of a player being a player, they keep the relationship fun and fresh with you. You know what I mean? King of Wands, that's your energy. With the Chariot, could be a Cancer, could be another Sagittarius. 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords, it leads right into the 3 of Wands on the Knight of Pentacles. Something that's been moving slow for a long time is getting ready to start taking off faster than expected. Something about a baseball game or something might resonate to you guys. All right, let's see where this goes. My nose just keeps itching. I don't know what's over there. Oh, we are getting into the springtime weather. It's probably just that. Okay, Ace of Cups, nice. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, aren't you? The 10 of Swords is Gemini. The High Priestess, I wasn't supposed to tell. Could be a Pisces. Somebody still has their magic 8-ball, or I'm seeing something about a pool hall or playing pool, billiards pool. The Hanged Man, the Judgment, Pisces and Scorpio. 7 of Wands is Leo. 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. 5 of Cups, Scorpio. More Queen of Cups, more Cancer. Your reading starts with the Ace of Cups and goes to the Queen of Cups. If I didn't know better in the week ahead, you and your person actually, after a very long time apart, you guys are starting something fresh in the Ace of Cups that begins the building that's the whole emotional, real love connection with the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys might even have some strong Cancer in your chart, but it's further out, like in the part of Fortune or your Lilith or one of the nodes, or just straight up you're dealing with a Cancer. Got a good reason for taking the easy way out. Wait, what about the Beatles song Day Tripper resonates? She was a day tripper. Anyways, the Hanged Man on the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy on this one. So you got someone that's wanting to talk to you after going through a death of their pride and a death of their ego that's got them humbled and matured. Something you've only dreamt about ever happening, or something you've wished about happening someday is getting ready to actually happen. Okay? So it's like those player-like posts that they've been making, or the stuff they've been posting online that's been getting under your skin. You watch, just secretly behind the scenes, you watch, right? High Priestess, right? Okay? Those posts are all going to disappear on this one. Okay? That's going to take it around to this Leo energy with the 4 of Pentacles, Leo Capricorn vibes. Okay? So they always think about you. They haven't moved on any more than you have. It's like they're just trying to live their best life as best as they can, make it through the day, make a buck or two, and just life keeps going on. You know, that's sort of a vibe. And yet, God, you two are made for each other, because it's like this whole thing's been going on for such a long time. I feel like it's the vibes in that Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, that both of you guys might even have tried to move on and find other people or other directions or something. And yet it always boils down to it that at the end of the day, Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, it always boils back down to you thinking about them and them thinking about you. Hey, Caitlin. What up, darling? Spinny hugs. Hi, Tammy. So that's the thing on it, is that it's like you guys have a strong connection, but in the Ten of Swords, it's just been such a long wait that it's got you burnt out and frustrated, right? Maybe they had like an addiction to overcome or something that you guys had worked on. But with the Judgment card, they might be looking through that to get over it. Could have been addiction to money. Maybe they used you guys for your money, right? Or for your Ace of Wands, right? Because you were looking for real love and they weren't ready yet. So they're still telling me you moved on. Like, you guys both want to talk, but in the Ten of Swords, neither of you guys are talking because you think so much damage has been done, or it's been so long, right? Justice, exactly. And the World card to the Tower card. But as a result of what you guys have recently been going through and those anxieties that you've been feeling, the Tower card to the Ten of Cups shows that you're going to be seeing here in the week ahead, for those of you that are doing the Page of Swords, checking up and snooping and sussing, all that player energies, those other posts, those other people, those other things are all going to start to subside as your person goes through a little bit of like some isolation. Kind of similar to you. You guys are still mirroring that World card to close out the cycle and find some emotional balance and maturity. They couldn't keep playing you, couldn't keep treating you like an option, right? That's the thing here, because the Justice card talks about balancing out their left and right brain, their masculine and feminine energies, getting all the parts of their charts to fire right, okay? And Sagittarius, your verse, your Bible verse for the week ahead that might resonate to this situation for you, it's going to be John, chapter 11, verses 45 to 56. Somebody could be a life path, 4, 5, or 6. But you're definitely ready for some justice in the World card to close out an immature cycle, right? Yeah, John was always known as Jesus' right-hand man. 5 of Wands. I think your person's learned some lessons, all right? Because it's like, I think the vibes on this one is that you guys always just wind up like learning lessons. Both of you guys just wind up Queen of Pentacles, single, on your own, worried about your work, your money, your finances, yourself. And the Two of Cups, that by the end of the day, you're always winding up back thinking about each other again, right? Because you guys both want this to work out. It's almost like you guys both want justice in that Empress mode. And the Fool card, if I didn't know better, they're getting ready to reach out to you with the Eight of Wands and the Death card to the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy with the Ace of Pentacles. But you're going to wind up getting all 4 aces on this, Sag. I think you got a twin flame reunion or some kind of a blessing is coming in big time. King of Wands, 5 of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius on the Capricorn energy, the Ace of Pentacles. They want to start this again. It's like you guys haven't talked in a long time. Some of you guys are going to get like just a message or a phone call from a number you don't know or don't recognize or something. And it's just going to be like, hey, thinking about you, hope you're well. And you're going to be like, what the heck is this? Is this like one of those weird toll road frickin' texts? Or like in Michigan, it's happening with the DMV where they're sending out Secretary of State texts. Michigan, we have a Secretary of State. I have no clue why. But anyways, DMV. And it's very similar to that you think it's like some scam spam thing, but it's been so long that like, I don't know if you guys even have each other's numbers anymore or something. But you get a message, it goes in that direction. Because I feel like even you guys have had a few false starts or a few attempts that you guys have almost bumped into each other or met each other. But whatever it is, there's stuff that's like got to be cut out. So I do see, for those of you that did get into a third party vibe, it's been cut out. For some of you guys, it's been so long that both of you guys went in different directions, right? And did try other things, try other options, other people. Some of you guys just chose to stay totally single, right? Fool card shows you tried to communicate. You tried to make this work with them. They were just too stubborn to see it any different. They were so worried about the money that they almost looked at you as if you were part of their artwork, something pretty to hang on the wall. They were more in a pentacle status, less of a cup status then, right? Worried about how everybody thought, trying to impress you, trying to keep up the Joneses. They thought they were the Joneses. But 10 of Wands into the Strength card on the King of Wands. The players persevered through it, and the players dying out. So that's the reason. It's almost like you stayed single this whole time, but they went on and got involved with somebody else that completely just falls apart on them. Doesn't have to be a person. It's not a person. I mean, for 6 or 7% of you guys, it's a person. You know. Don't give your power away to tarot. Don't let me or any other tarot reader tell you, yep, your person's cheating on you. You know. All right? The vibe on this is, because the third, like, I'm feeling more like the third party vibe or the energy on this one. It's the whole, like, the end of a situationship energy. The whole I'm not ready stage. That's sort of a thing. That's what it is. Their own hyper independence is what was getting in the way of this, along with whatever the addictions were. Okay? So that's the way that it goes. It's kind of like, if I didn't know better, I'd say you guys both were wanting to talk to each other. It's like you guys are both getting ready to press send on this one. You both have sat there in your phones, looked at each other's old text messages, old photos, and been like, maybe I should reach out. Maybe I should call. Maybe I should. No. Why would I? Why would I? They don't even think about it. You guys are doing the same thing. You guys are so mirroring. And it's like, they're just like, oh, my life is great. Nothing's going wrong. I love everything in my life. And the Six of Cups, they can't get you off of their mind. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were trying to fake it and act like you. 5 of Cups to the Ace of Cups. It's freaky. Because they still miss you. Just as much as you miss them, but you guys aren't talking because you guys think that the other person hates each other, which is as long as it's been. But look what's hanging out under the Page of Cups and the 10 of Wands, right? Putting those burdens down to the frustration vibes so that you two can Page of Cups, make a love offer as good as the Archie comics. Oh my God, I'm totally hearing that song. Ah, sugar, bum, 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 ah, honey, honey. Anyways, so those of you have been waiting to see the fox when you're seeing stuff online that's like, when the fox shows up, blah, blah, blah. There's your fox right there on the card. It's right there with Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation. Merry Christmas. Anyways, 3 of Cups, Page of Swords. Merry Christmas. Shitter was full. The Chariot comes in on the 3 of Cups. Sagittarius, you checked the... No, stop it. Oh my gosh. Maliki Maka is a thing to say. Why are we going back to December and Christmas? Oh, that's Taylor Swift. Back to December? Oh my God, this person, it turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. Realizing they wished what they had when you were theirs. They know that they messed this thing up, and the time apart has let them shift the blame for what happened onto themselves. Whoa, that's heavy. Some of you guys might live at a distance too. With that Chariot, whoa. But I think they're wanting to close the distance on us in the King of Cups. Cancer Pisces energy shows they take time to heal, and kind of like, they're having a bit of an awakening or an epiphany moment where it's like, oh God, Sagittarius was the one the whole time. And they think you hate them. You think they hate you because of how things went down before. But yeah, with the Page of Swords, you guys are both checking each other out. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. 8 of Cups. Both of you guys regret walking away from each other. Let me see where this goes. Strong water energy, Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio vibes. But you got Leos here. Probably because Cancer's here. For some reason, those two are energetically joined at the hip. Then you got Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, and there's also Aquarius hanging out with Capricorn. A lot of cusper energy too. 10 of Cups to the Empress on the 2 of Pentacles. See, they know they chose wrong on this one with the Star card. They want to heal and come back together. They're praying for you. They're saying prayers for you. You're sitting there going, no, I wish them well. You taught them how to wish people well, and with the 9 of Pentacles, they're single status and ready to come your way. Some of you guys, maybe you were born on the 9th or the 19th or the 29th, because I got repeating 9s showing up. Number 9, number 9, number 9. Into the Empress and the 10 of Cups, they see you as their dream boat. Oh God, you want to know what their dreams have been about, Sag? Being married to you, having kids with you and all that stuff. They've dreamt about having the children with you. Some of you guys might have children together. They've dreamt about making the children with you together. That's a 10 of Cups disguised as an Ace of Wands. That's some spicy Pisces energy right there. Some of you guys are totally dealing with a mutable sign. It's either another Sag or a Virgo or a Gemini or a Pisces. It's mutable. Because you guys are adapting to each other. So what I'm thinking on this one here, it's like the time apart has let them shift everything. It's like I'm seeing something about like apartment buildings or apartment renovations or something like that. Is somebody like a contractor or working on a home or remodeling project of some kind? Or I don't know where we're even going with this one. Sag, if you want to book a personal reading with me so we can figure what the heck is going on with this one, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description or what's pinned in the bio. All right, I'll take you to the Archer link tree. We can figure that. But I think actually your person's already figured it out. They only want to be with you. It's just such a weird connection. You guys are made for each other. Nobody else understands you two except you two. Right, Dan Alshaw? Right, Karma Slams? Dude, Karma Slams, you showed up at the right time because Sagittarius, this person, Karma slammed him in the face. Not literally, metaphorically, okay? It was like a 2x4, just a love tap, but it happened. Big time. It's like, it's frustrating. I'm only giggling. You guys are frustrated all now, no end. I'm only giggling because I'm seeing forward into the future where they come with their tail tucked because literally you've been the one running the relationship the whole time, Sag. That's what their problem was, and what they were fighting with was the fact they were not going to relinquish control of this, right? They wear the pants in this family, Sagittarius, but you're the one that tells them what pair to put on in the morning. Even my male Sagittarius is, right? Male Sagittarius, that's why you're female and Gemini energy on this one. That's why the girl walks up to you, male Sagittarius, is like, do these jeans make my butt look big? That's a loaded question. Back away. Step away. That's where you Empress card up and you go, you look beautiful no matter what you're wearing. Anyways, life hack. I think I just gave away the man's code. I'm like the math magician of the man code. Whoops. Sorry, guys. It's one of the reasons why I have more friends that are girls, because it's just the way it goes. I'm a guy, and even I know we're stupid. The guys, we do that, and 50% of the time the girls think our stupidness is quirky, and the other 50% of the time it drives them batty. But anyhow, that's the direction it's going. Anyways, that's the direction you guys are going. It's like somebody that matures and grows up. And as frustrating as it is, your patience finally pays off on this one. So you got like a 96, 97% chance of seeing them this week, talking to them. Some of you guys are actually going to get to travel to see them. And on a bonus point, they're going to pay to fly you out or drive you out or come and see. Boy, you got date night plans going down, Sag. And you're like, no, I don't, Archer. There's nothing even going on right now. I'm like, that's okay. Come back in like a couple days. Remember, it's the week ahead where I see like you guys hanging out and traveling to see each other. Even just a road trip or a cruise in the car. There are talks and dates. They do remember, like, I'm being told car dates or something on this. Maybe you guys used to have lunches in the cars or on a break or something. Drive through or drive, whatever. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys drive the same car. Either way. Okay? But anyways, I hope that helps, Sag. You could totally be dealing with a Cancer, but you literally have every sign showing up. Libra and Taurus are here. Heavy-duty Cancer and Pisces. Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, 10 of Cups, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, and that's Taurus, and that's Aquarius. All right. Hope that helps, Sagittarius. I'll see you tomorrow and every Thursday for your individual live reading. Otherwise, check out the merch playlist and everything else on the channel. And until next we meet, I love you, and I will see you then. All right. Until then, peace. Hold on. Why did I do it that way? That's weird. Peace, love, and spitting hugs. Whatever, no edits here. We're live, Sag. I don't edit. All right. Peace, nanu. I don't know. See, that's why I would have never made it in like a Detroit gang when I was a kid or when I was younger, because everybody would be like, yeah, man, we represent. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm representing too. I don't know what the world was going on. Anyways, love you, Sag. Right, I can, yeah, figures. I can Spock it, but I can't do cool 2-pack stuff, whatever. I got Snoop Dogg down, Pat, because I'm a Cancer sun, so I'd like to thank me. I'd like to thank myself. No, that's probably my Leo Venus acting up. Yeah, that's Leo. Anyways, okay. Next up is going to be Capricorn. Onward and forward to the great, amazing Capricorns. What you guys up to? Thank you guys all for being here and hanging out with us. You guys are awesome sauce. All right, no apologies needed ever. You get excited, William. I think that's cool. All right. Capricorn. Let's use the Light Seers deck for you. Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Melissa Justice. Oh my God, I missed you. How you doing? What is happening, girl? Thank you for the donation. You guys are also generous tonight. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. I mean, Google and TikTok, everybody pays me so good and that, but thank you guys too. Make sure y'all taking care of yourselves too. All right, it all goes into channel growth. It's going to get big and epic and awesome. All right, let's dig in. Capricorn, you are going to be at 240.27. All right, let's go for it. What up, Capricorn? How you doing, you cardinal earth sign? You. What's up, GOAT? All right, think about your person. And remember, too, Capricorn, we will be doing your live reading on Friday, every Friday. All right, and the readings are in the mornings now, too. All right, hey, what's up, user 51? Good to see you back, too. You're Capricorn. Nice. I'm a Cancer, so I'm your sister sign. I'm your opposing sign. Hey, Kara, what's up, Kara? Hi, Taylor Rose. Taylor, thank you. I just realized I remembered I said hi to you at the beginning of the live, too, but thank you for the super chat. Capricorn, this reading is sponsored by Taylor as well, too. We got some awesomeness. Taylor, Melissa, you guys are all awesome. Thank you. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Ready, Capricorn? Let's go for it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorn. Duck witches, get money. Let's go. I still love what I do. Anyway, shut up, Archer. Focus. Okay. You guys are beyond generous with the donations. I love you guys. Thank you. Okay, the overall energy is the Page of Wands that shows up. I actually see the overall energy as you come into a more optimistic energy going forward in the week ahead. You're going to start being a little more funny again. All right? Maybe coming out of some overall energies. 7 of Wands, the 2 of Swords with the Lovers on the 10 of Wands. It's like you choose to put down the burdens and the stresses. Well, you know, not giving up on your 2 of Swords, hope and faith that things are going to work out. Because the stuff they said is still like heavily plaguing on your mind, you know? 5 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune shows you choosing your happiness in this with the Knight of Wands that calls them right in, okay? In case you didn't know it, Capricorn, they are totally sussing you out still. They can't let you go. All right, so let's see where it goes. You ready? All right, we have the 3 of Wands, Aries energy. King of Cups is Pisces. The Fool card is Aries. The Hierophant is Taurus. Strong Aries energy on this, Capricorn. Taurus is here with that Hierophant. The 8 of Pentacles is Virgo. So you guys might work together. 5 of Swords is Aquarius. The Hanged Man is Pisces. 4 of Wands, more Aries. The Ace, shut that front door. It's the Ace of Wands. That's a spicy Ace of Wands. That's a spicy meatball. Anyways, Capricorn, I think they actually totally love your little Billy Goat legs. There's still a spark. There's still something here between you guys, right? This is just getting ready to take back off. I think a Bible verse for you for the week ahead that might resonate to what you're going through and what's getting ready to happen for you, I feel like might be Isaiah. Maybe the name Isaiah even resonates to some of you guys. Isaiah chapter 42, verses 1 through 7. Especially for those of you born on the 4th, 24th, 2nd, 7th, and the 1st, or the 17th, maybe the 27th. But this is like, this whole thing's all Aries and Pisces energy on this thing. Aries, Pisces, Aries, Aries, Pisces, Aries. And then you got Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus just hanging out right here. Could be a Pisces, Aries cusper, right? But we'll see where it goes. 5 of Wands, Leo's here too, by the way. This person's, man, they've learned a lesson on this. This is freaky a little bit, Capricorn. Because you got this really stubborn person that's getting ready to reach out here, and you got them with the 3 of Wands fearing that they're going to get rejected because they kept you hanging on the hook for too long. Look on that King of Cups, how they look all cool, calm, and collected, like, yeah, man, I'm zen here. I'm digging it. I don't mind it. Capricorn, you just keep waiting while I talk like Matthew McConaughey, and I find myself. And I find my Lincoln with the door open and the keys running, but I trust it, right? It's the vibe that this person is just, they were a little out of it. And it kind of was like, you were like, what's up with this, right? It's that. They fear they're getting rejected on us because of how it's been, though. Because, like, they keep you hanging without an explanation for so long, right? And then just expect you to go along with it. And it leaves you at a point because it just could drive you batty and just annoy you to no end on it, because it's like, they love you, but then they try to hide it, or they do it with like weird little passive aggressive bullying things, right? Like they're supposed to, like, you're supposed to just know they love you with their attitude or how they act. And like their buddies might get it, right? Like male Capricorns, maybe their girlfriends get it when they're hanging out together at Alta or something, right? Or even my female Capricorns, maybe they get it, maybe like the buddies like it when it's locker room banter, so to speak, but you just kind of want to cuddle, right? This is their weird little passive aggressive way of bullying. They think they're flirting with you, and it's got you completely burnt out, right? Because you want somebody that is way more serious. You've done the time to take the stock in yourself and your life. Look at all the stuff you've got going on sitting there in front of you, right? The Hierophant shows some of you guys are married to this person because it's like once they got you and they just kept you on the hook on this one, and they have a really hard time making a decision about where to go with it from there, right? And it's like, oh, just hang out. Just wait a little bit, Capricorn. I told you I'm working on something. I told you I'm cleaning out my closet, right? And you're like, I've given them so much time to work on this. Is somebody actually cleaning out their closet? Like I'm seeing something about donations or like giving donations away or food donations or clothing donations or something. Does somebody work in a soup kitchen? Hanged Man to the Five of Swords. So yeah, they have such a hard time making a decision here with the Hanged Man to the Five of Swords that they think they could just keep you on the hook too. You know, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about it later. Can we talk about this later? And it's like you're at a point where you're like, you want something serious, right? Even for those of you that are married, it's like just because they got the ring on the finger doesn't mean they got to stop trying. They're like, it's a whole time. They can't keep making you the second decision while you're carrying the whole load for you and everyone involved, especially for those of you that there's kids involved, right? They had no problem helping you make it a baby. Why are they not helping you take care of the baby? You know what I mean? Maybe somebody uses the kids as leverage or something. Four of Wands, like they're out partying and doing whatever they feel like while you're at home, like taking care of stuff, right? And that's the thing. Somebody here does work in a kitchen or somebody's self-employed or something too. Somebody is a business owner. Some of you guys do actually work together in your own business. It's like 50 Shades of Capricorn going on. Anyways, Ace of Wands. Whoa. All right. Yeah, some of you guys are totally the twin flame vibes too. Aries energy comes in on this one along with Virgo, Taurus, and Sagittarius. This is interesting because they know they pushed you to a barrier, didn't they? Because you gave them a lot of grace and you gave them more chances than they knew what to do with. Thank you. Thank you. That's justice. Thank you. And the Wheel of Fortune. Justice and the Three of Cups. I literally just said some of you guys were married to this person. Or you're going to be. Okay? Justice card on the Wheel of Fortune that comes in. So the thing on this is that I think the good Lord above is actually helping them. It's actually with the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice card, the good Lord above is helping them make a decision here about like who and what has to be cut out and who or whatever is making you feel like the option. That could be them putting work in front of you. It could be them putting their status over you. And for some, it could just be the straight up the way they were slow walking, leaving another relationship or another marriage in order to be with you. Give me more time, Capricorn. Give me more time. It's like, whoa, you go home with that person every night and I'm the one sitting here alone? I don't think so, Tim. Right? Three of Cups, the Justice card. I think whatever it is, they know that like it's that Taylor Swift song, Speak Now. Sounding like that coming up, right? Yeah. I've heard Beetle Bill is big over in Sweden right now, Daniel Alshaw. I heard about it. Yeah. Beetle Bill, he's making a name for himself over there. Big time. The Nine of Wands to the Five of Wands into the Page of Wands. That's a lot of wands. Capricorn, this connection is starting to get spicy as you guys heal with that Star card. I think behind the scenes, they are realizing how much they took you for granted. You hit the Devil card. Now they're starting to put you on a pedestal behind the scenes. And with that Devil card, the way that they just like, I mean, it's like the way this went down, they like Devil card to the Star card. Some of you guys felt like you were dealing with the devil. It ruined your business, your personal life. Like work got affected, money got affected. It became a complete moment that everything that bogged you down, right? Because of everything you did to help and move them forward, for them to try to go and take all the credit for it, when they weren't even showing up or coming in correct for you. Hold on, look at that. The Moon card to the Sun card with the World card. The Hermit card shows them shutting down. The way everything got affected, it's like they had to pay off some karmic debt for this, because the Sun card is what sheds the light on the Moon card. The moons are those fears of the unknown. Would Capricorn forgive me? Did I burn this bridge too hard? Right? even for those of you that they were cheating on you with another person. Why would Capricorn forgive me for doing that, right? Or their job, or their ego, because like, I mean, you bottled your feelings up for a long time and didn't lash out at them or the others they sent your way bullying you too. Some of you guys wound up being like victims of gang stalking and gang bullying. Once they broke up with you and walked away, next thing you knew, friends and coworkers of theirs were coming out of the woodwork. What'd you do to Crosswatcher, Capricorn? And you're just sitting there like, bless your heart, Capricorn, for not responding. You were reading all those bullying things and the cyber texts and the bad stuff they were sending you. You could have gone off on them like a Roman candle. Bless your heart. You took it and cried and bit your tongue from behind the scenes. The good Lord above sees that stuff with the World card of the Devil card. Remember, vengeance is the Lord's. He'll handle that part. All right? They've paid some karma off for this one. He's been with them and watching them on this. Some of you guys still, you all run in the same friend circle or the same coworker circle or something. And yet even through all of it behind the scenes, they see you as wish fulfillment. That's your major arcana. They're a little obsessed with you. And I told you they like watching your little Billy Goat legs. They're like, I hated seeing Capricorn walk away, Archer, but God, I loved watching him walk away. That you silver talking devil. That handsome devil bandit coming in on there. Virgo energy. Capricorn. Could be another earth sign. World card at this point could be anybody's sign. Okay? Sun card definitely could be a Leo or a Virgo. Hermit card, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands. There's a lot of, man, so much Wands. When you guys fought, the fights were bad. When you guys made up, the makeup was good. Like everything. For some of you guys, you actually are still even in the silence. Like the fight is literally, the fight is Ace of Wands, golf reference for play. What? Huh? Exactly. Okay. Why all the golf reference? I'm going to go to a driving range this weekend. That's why I'm seeing all the golf references. Oh, that sounds good. Let's do that. Okay. Some of you guys might have a date at a putt-putt golf course or something. Or maybe actually it's golf. Real straight full-on golf. That actually might be a fun date day. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Capricorn. I'm keeping that one. You can too. All right. That's cool. That's a good idea. I love it. I like it a lot. I think your person will too. So the thing on this is that like, they're regretting whatever this was that they chose over you, and it's what's put them into even a much more imbalanced place than before. And I think that's what's like, it's forced them to have to make a mature adult decision on something. And I think that's what restores their confidence with the 2 of Wands to the Hermit card. It was time for them to grow up and start thinking with the crown chakra, not the Ace of Wands chakra. Because that's a lot of Wands. That's too many Wands. You know what I mean? Except for that one. Oh, there's 2 Capricorns. It's like, nope, that's not too many Wands, Archer. That's just the right amount of Wands. Page of Cups. And the Ace of Swords comes out. That Hermit. Heavy duty on the Virgo energy comes in on this. Oh my gosh. You know what it is? The thing about this is that whatever it is, like they cut out some vibes on their side. That restores their confidence and their clarity. They do get to a point that they stop thinking with the Ace of Wands chakra and they start thinking with the Ace of Swords chakra, the crown chakra. Okay? This is what leads to the talk or the communication on it. And it's like, in the Page of Cups, it's something that you never thought would change, that they actually do. And then they cut out the third party vibes, whatever it is. Either they stop putting work first, or they stop putting another person first, or their own ego. They literally, for some of you guys, they loved themselves more than they loved you, right? And then they were just trying to build it up and make you think they were all that in a bag of chips, right? So that's the vibe on this. The direction that it goes, I'm seeing that confidence of them cutting out the other vibes, they ride that confidence out like it's a high, right? Let me see what it does for you guys. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me on this, Capricorn, or check out the other stuff the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here or use the links that are in the description box or also in the bios, all right? That'll take you to the Archer link tree, takes you to the automated booking site, shows pricing and details and availability, and the links to all the other channels in the network and the digital small businesses that we support and trust here, all right? So thanks for hanging out. All right, let's see what the outcome is on this, especially with your major arcana. I love it when somebody's major arcana shows up in their reading because that means you're taking your power back. Right, Gumby? Right, William? Y'all are taking your power back, all right? Let's see what we got. The 6 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords that leads into the Queen of Wands. Reigniting the spark. The Violet Jessup card shows up for the 3rd time's the charm. This is interesting. So on this here, Four of Pentacles of the Four of Swords. The time apart has allowed them to open up and see things from a different perspective with the Six of Swords. And that's what leads to riding the power trip out, where they are like, it's like a scene in Christmas Vacation, where they're all those lower vibrational energies, you know, the top 5 people in their friend circles. Those are ones that are like, you go away, don't talk to me anymore. I'm done. Merry Christmas, kiss my butt, happy Hanukkah, right? Then they're like, oh, that felt good. I'm on a confidence streak. Let's keep going, right? And then they call you and they're like, Capricorn, that's it. I'm done playing around. You put on that outfit that makes me question my life's decisions. I'm picking you up at 7. And you're like, who's this? What? Holy moly, right? And then it gets that spark going again with the Ace of Wands and the Star card. All right, some of you guys, it could be an Aquarius. Strong Aquarius and Cancer energy on this. Pisces here too. Seems like Pisces, Aries, and Cancer seem to be the most. But then there's like Scorpio hanging out. Libra's here. Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus. Virgo, Aries. Heavy duty on the Aries, Cancer, Pisces energy. Then Libra, Taurus, Cancer again, Sagittarius, and more Aries. All right. Interesting. Some of you guys, it totally is your twin flame journey. And the rewards for it are getting ready to happen. All right. So Capricorn, I hope that helps. And thank you very much for being here. I'll see you back here on Friday morning for your individual reading. Otherwise, until next when we meet, you know I love you, and I'll see you then. I'm a Cancer, you're a Capricorn. We're the opposing signs. We go together like peanut butter jelly. All right? Mummy and Daddy of the Zodiac are home. And I don't know why I said that like Rex Harrison, but whatever. All right? Some of you guys live in different countries, so somebody's still got like, does somebody still have the transatlantic accent going on? Oh, God, that's Gilded Age vintage. I love it, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, until next we meet, I love you, and I'll see you then. Until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. All right. Daniel Allshaw, you are never too late. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Time zones. That's the fun thing about going between Detroit and Nashville is I lose and gain. Like for me, daylight savings time happens every time I travel. It's real fun. Anyways, what's up, Julia? Oh, thank you for coming in. You just made me think of John Lennon's mom. I'm thinking of that Beatles song. Julia. What? Ah, thank you. That's cool. I love that song. All right. Onward and forward to Aquarius. Hi, late arrival. What up? All right. Let's see what we got on this one. What's up, Pooh Bear? Hi, Lenny. Thanks for coming in, Lyric Turner. You guys are awesome sauce hanging out with me. Thank you guys all for taking time out of your day. Hype, like, and share this reading for you guys. I'm here for you guys. Like the reading for you guys. You guys are awesome sauce. And it's a blessing to have every one of you here in my life. And thank you guys for your continued prayers. Everyone in my family thanks you for that. Very much so. From us to you. All right, you ready, Shelly? Ready, Shelly Belly? Ready, Larry Turner? Let's do it to it. On to Aquarius. Let me grab the title card here. Boop, boom, boop, boop, boop. There we go. The heck? Can you tell we're in springtime? I actually like it because it means that, you know, all that musty, closed up house energy of being closed up for the winter here in northern United States, we're finally at that point where windows are open. Oh my God, I rescreened some windows in my family room so they could stay open. It's just fresh air coming in. You know, I love it. Something about like mold rage or something resonate with you, Aquarius? What's up with that? Mold and mildew rage or something? I don't know. Aquarius, what are we going to use for you? What deck should I use for you, Aquarius? Let us go with, no, I don't want that one. I want this one. Do you want that one? Okay, Millennial Tarot. Hey, Marianne, what up? Thank you for being here. Hi. Hey, Celtic, what you up to? Nadia, welcome in. Okay, I think you're right, AE. Dude, it's like got yellow everywhere. I'm wearing a yellow shirt. I'm probably attracting the pollen right to me. I don't care. I still like this color. Hey, Susie, what up, darling? All right, Aquarius, let's put you at 259.09. All right, let's do it. What up? How you doing, Aquarius? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Aquarius, I got a deck jam for you. When my deck's jam, that tells me you need a spinny hook. What's on your mind? What'd they do? What did they do? Anyways, Aquarius, come here. Come closer. All right? I'm not going to tell anybody. This one's just for us. All right? I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to grip you up. First, I'm going to actually give you the nice hug, a full 14-second hug, and be like, hang in there, Aquarius. It's going to be okay. You're going to be like, I hope so, Archer. I'm going to be like, I know so. It's going to be all right. Then when you least suspect it from the stresses that you're going through for that 14 seconds, I'm going to pick you up and start spinning you around until you start giggling. All right? You're going to start spinning around. Your hair is going to get all messed up like you're a Jeep with the tops off, and you might start giggling and feel a little better. All right? So if you need another one, you come on back anytime you want. All right? Those spinny hugs are for you, Aquarius. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in. I want to know why Aquarius needed a spinny hug, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious, downright awesome Aquarius. Beam me up, Scotty. Let's go. Overall energy is the King of Pentacles, Temperance, the 5 of Swords, into the King of Swords. I do see the gaslighter is getting ready to open up and stop gaslighting. Some of you guys have been dealing with the gaslighting. It comes out right on the card with the 5 of Swords. And the King of Pentacles to the Temperance. I think it's somebody that thought they could buy your love or almost made you feel like you were in a sugar daddy or a sugar mama situation. Like whenever they messed up, they could just chuck some money at you and you'd be fine. Here's your allowance. Help yourself, Aquarius. And you're like, I would like a real connection, not just somebody that chucks a credit card at me, right? Aquarius, your Bible verse for the week ahead that may resonate to what you're going through, I'm being told, is John chapter 12, verses 1 to 11, okay? Somebody might be born on the 1st or the 11th, or you're seeing a lot of repeating ones, 111 showing up. The 21st might even resonate to you as well. I don't know why, but something about February 1st means something to y'all too. All right, let's see where it goes. King of Pentacles shows somebody getting growing up and getting like matured, okay? I think some of you guys might be Aquarius, Capricorn cuspers, or there might be something more in the Capricorn reading for you, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. Because the Ace of Wands is the first card out, and it was the last card out in the Capricorn reading. So it's like this is a part 2 of the, it's like the reading continues on. Some of you guys might even have a stellium in your chart. Somebody might be, has somebody been eating the mushrooms? Did somebody take the brown acid? Maybe somebody's working on overcoming an addiction or that to be ready for you. Some of you guys, it could just be a straight up Ace of Wands addiction on this one, you know what I mean? Right? 7 of Wands, that they're not sorry that they're interested in you. You got somebody hot for you that's like they're not even ashamed of it right now. The heck? With the Death card. And now for something completely different. With the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Wands. Oh my God, shut the front door. Look what does it say on the 8 of Wands up there, y'all? Look, TikTok. Literally obsessed. Aquarius, your person is like kind of obsessed with you and they would really like to get these 8 of Wands moving forward. There's a lot of passion out here and a transformation in the 5 of Wands. Oh my God, and somebody in the friend zone. I think there's a good mutual third party. There's like a friend that's like trying to help them on this to learn some lessons, okay? There's the 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Tower that comes in. Oh my word. Some of you guys might live at a distance or somebody travels or works remote. But what I do see on this one, because the Tower card is here. So we're going to find out why all this happened and why you do miss them and what's going on. I look at the Tower card, Aquarius, like a Jenga game. Okay, the Tower card just doesn't just pop, boom, and just land itself in the middle of Cleveland like a meteorite, a Stanley Kubrick meteorite. What? Huh? What? I didn't hear nothing. Anyways, I look at the Tower card like a Jenga game, where you got to pull out those Jenga pieces, one little trigger, one little red flag at a time before the Jenga game finally collapses. And that might be why you guys are at a distance. For some of you guys, it's a long distance relationship thing that's happening or a digital meetup, right? Hey, Caitlin, what's up, honey? So the signs that you keep seeing, they're what's telling you to lock in on that thought that you're having at that moment that you see that sign. It could be some of your own depression, some of your own doubt that's creeping in from when you do miss them. And you're like, Archer, I keep seeing the signs. I have no clue why God keeps showing me. It's really fun to see, but I would rather talk to my person or talk to a person at this point in life. You know, the signs are letting you know that thought that you're having, those thoughts of doubt, the stuff that creeps in that's like anxiety or fearful, lock in on that thought when you see the sign, because that's the one God's trying to bring your way. And some of you guys might be hearing bells ringing, right? Because I'm seeing the energies of Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. The whole every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Okay? It is weird that, you know, I remember that when I was a kid growing up too on Sundays. You notice how there's no more bells ringing anywhere? Right? Where did all the church bells go? I used to love walking to church on Sunday mornings as a kid and you'd hear the church bells chiming. Dearborn, we can still hear morning prayers broadcast over a loudspeaker. Where's our church bells? He took the bells because the bells toll, right? The 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands shows that behind the scenes, they're not letting you know the feels on this one, okay? The thing on this is, those thoughts that you lock into when you see the signs, that's actually going to lead you to some out-of-the-box solutions that come up. to some of the problems that have been heavy on your mind lately. All right. Because some of you guys got some serious heavy workloads going on, a lot of things that are going on, plans happening, numbers getting changed, information, and it's like a lot to keep up with, right? All this stuff going on gets things just crazy because the vibes on it are that it's like, I think that you're at a point where you're getting ready to hit the go button on a project or idea. And that's why God's throwing so many signs your way. Like he's filling in the gaps while your person's paying off some karmic debt to mature and grow up. Like for some of you guys, there's even flirting vibes coming in on this one, especially those of you who are trying to focus on your positive affirmations with a lot of doubt and depression and stuff that creeps in because of how much you miss them. You might get God throwing a couple cookies your way that you just go somewhere to pick up, like you go shopping or you go to pick up your coffee and something. People are, it could, for some of you guys, it could be like somebody like billions of years younger than you, right? You know, and like, it's like, oh, hi, you're cute, you're pretty, or you're good looking. It's like, well, thanks. God's even throwing those signs at you to let you know, Aquarius, you're desirable, all right? And whether it's an emotional or a physical distance with this Chariot and the Seven of Wands, Cancer and Leo energy, those two are kind of always energetically joined at the hip, just like you guys are. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. Gemini or Capricorn too, Scorpio or Aries too. But the thing on it is that I see like you got some unplanned compliments and some unplanned rewards that come in for the lessons that you've learned and what you've been through. Okay. Some of you guys might, even with the Chariot, maybe you guys do have plans to travel or something coming up. All right. Whether it's by boat, plane, train, bus, I don't know, hitchhike, whatever. But there could be some vibes on this. Maybe it's like even plans of them traveling to come your way or see you too. So the thing on this is like, yeah, I get it. You guys, Aquarius, you would be the first candidates to be best dressed in a TSA line. I'll tell you that much. Right? So the thing on this, are some of you guys getting into content creation or something? Like becoming a brand ambassador or like social, like podcast, something like that. Or maybe some of you guys are just straight up in the public eye because you do got somebody like a little obsessed with fixing things with you. Okay. So the thing that comes in on this one is that like this person is coming across in a rather mature and an emotionally balanced energy at this point here. Okay. I know they used to be all about the status, all about the clout and all that stuff, but they're kind of being humbled in order to make a little bit more time for you finally. I'm seeing something about food trucks. I don't know how that resonates. Something about food trucks may resonate. Okay. It's about U-Haul too. I don't know what that is. Or maybe somebody's just got plans to move or something. Or maybe some of y'all are getting near the age of planning retirement and getting ready to go to Boca Raton. Anyways, let's see what we got. Some of you guys are born on the 8th, the 7th, the 17th. The 18th is here. 7th and the 18th are pretty strong. 13th and the 31st comes out. The 9th, the 19th, 29th and the 5th. And the 16th. Maybe even the 26th too. The Hanged Man shows up with the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. This person does see you in like in straight up a spiritual baddie status. They want to try something with you out here. It's Queen of Wands. That's the Violet Jessup in my other tarot decks. This here shows a 3rd time's the charm that comes in successfully, and it could just be the kind of stuff you're dreaming about. Straight up with that Hanged Man. Strong Pisces vibes on this one. And the 2 of Cups comes in, Cancer and Pisces, right? That's a 6 of Wands success. This 6 of Wands is so successful that there's Caitlin Petty giving a sellout concert at Nissan Stadium and Ella Langley being in the front row being like, oh my God, I want to be her so bad, right? You got some eyes on you. You got people that want to be like you or want to be you. You're a trendsetter in your industry or you're leading the way in something. And it's even got their attention too. Yeah, because I'm seeing something about the airport and everything like that. Maybe it is just the lines of hanging out in a TSA line or something like that. But the thing on it is that I see you getting to the point where like your guardian angels are with you right now, helping you overcome a lot of feelings of self-worth in that, especially from what they put you through. And what happens opens up the door for you to like get an honest energy on this one. I actually think that they're willing to work on this going forward because they realized how they weren't showing up for you. Right? It's that you tried and you were all in and you tried to be there and nurture them and take care of them and everything, and they never showed up for you. They were too busy going golfing or too busy hanging with their buddies, dressing up like Batman or playing video games. And you were the one holding everything together, right? And you needed them to grow up, even for those of you that there's kids involved, you needed them to grow up and act their age. Leo energy. Sagittarius too on that part. The repeating fours are something that resonates to you as well. Gemini energy is pretty strong too. Seems like the strong energy is Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, and Sagittarius too. Something about the 28th might even resonate. The 18th is here in the 7th. The 2 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. I just mentioned the 28th. And I mentioned the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know why I keep seeing all those golf vibes. So some of you guys do live together or married on this one, or you were supposed to be. And they kept putting everything else in front of you, but yet they want this to work with the Knight of Cups. I don't know. You guys making this. I don't know what you did to them with the 6 of Swords. It's like you took a break. You took a pause. You're like, I'm going on a trip with the 6 of Swords. I'm going my own way. Going to find myself. I need a break. I need to decompress from what you're putting me through and the player vibes. And I'll let you know when I'm done. Right? So your guardian angels are really helping you overcome that self-worth problems, which I dig that. Okay? They're getting ready to open the doors for a conversation. The sooner you start seeing the repeating 2s, that's letting you know something that's taken forever, because some of you guys have put up with this for a really long time. If I didn't know better, I'd swear, especially for those of you that there are kids involved, if I didn't know better, I'd swear that it's what the kids are going through that leads the 2 of you guys to fix something. And if there's no kids involved between the 2 of you guys, it's literally the energies of those around you that show you guys that you're in love with each other and gets them to show back up after a really long time. All right? So let me see what's up on this. I mean, you had to pull away for a bit. You needed a break to decompress, it seems like. Aquarius, if you want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code on the screen or use the link that's pinned in my bio or in the description box. It'll take you over to the Archer link tree. That's got links to the automated booking site that shows you pricing and availability, as well as all the other channels and digital small businesses that we support here at the Archer Network. All right? So hang out and be a part of this, and I'll see you back on Friday, every Friday, for your live individual readings too. And totally check out the timestamps down below for the channel announcements. That'll let you know what's up with the digital meet and greet and everything else going on at the channel. All right? All right, let's keep rolling. Let's see what we got. Thanks, Pooh Bear. All right, thank you. Really? Hold on, Aquarius. Really? The Knight of Cups just took a Wilhelm scream flying leap off the table. With the Etsy card that comes in. Some of you guys might have an Etsy store online, or somebody does. But that's the Empress that comes in. I told you you're going to be receiving a message on this. Aquarius, it does look like what I'm seeing go down on here is that like they come to a point of a conversation and finally nurturing your passions in that in order to go closer together and give equally to the relationship as you have from day one. Literally. They're just finally stepping up, manning up or womaning up because they wish to grow closer with you. You got like a 77% chance of a conversation coming in and an unexpected date night. For some of y'all, they're going to make good on it by like, might be the old flowers date thing or something. Or maybe for my male Aquariuses, maybe like they get you a 10mm socket or something, right? I haven't figured it out, and I don't know. But anyways, I hope it helps. Strong Cancer energy on this too. I do hope it helps, Aquarius. All right. Otherwise, I'll see you back here Friday for your reading. And until then, peace, love, and extra spinny hugs for you. All right? I love you, Aquarius. Cool. Doobie-doobie-doo. Oh, love you guys. You ready, Anastasia? You ready? Brandy? We made it. Pisces, are you ready? It's your time. I hope you had an awesome birthday, too. Happy belated if I didn't get a chance to wish it to you first, okay? Pisces, let's go for Pisces. What are we going to do for Pisces? Let's go for it. I'm going to use the original hero deck for the channel. Except now I'm being told to grab the Enchanted Everyday Tarot. 3 of Pentacles. Do what your guardian angels tell you, Archer. Okay. Listen what the man said. We're going to use this one for you, Pisces, because I do what I'm told. All right, all right, Pisces. You're going to be at 3/14/34, all right? So let's dive in. Damn stuttering. Let's dive in and dig in. Let's go for it, Pisces. All right, what up, Pisces? Think about your person, and let's do this, all right? Because as you know, we always save the best for last here, Pisces. You are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. Patiently listening to all the other 11 signs problem, and then finally at the end, it's your time to shine. And don't forget, check out the timestamps in it down below, Pisces, so that you can click on the one for the channel announcements. That'll fill you in on the digital meet and greet that's coming up and everything else that's coming up on the channel too. All the channel news is there for you. And hold on a second, I forgot to change the banner. Thanks, Cappy Goat. There we go. Some of you guys dealing with an Aquarius? I don't know. Or is Aquarius trying to deal with you? I saw a Pisces and it's like, nah, I'm good on Aquarius, Archer. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces on here? Let's do this. Let's go, Pisces, because supper's in the back seat and Mama's home hungry. Let's rock and roll. Here we go, Pisces. 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful, darn near, straight up, perfect Pisces. Even with the shark teeth. Ooh, ha, ha. Still looking good. Let's go. Overall energy is the 4 of Swords. The silence is kind of driving both of you guys batty on this one. Some of you guys could be living a little remote off the grid right now. I don't know why, but I'm being drawn to the tent and the camping on that. All right. The Fool card is there. Maybe somebody worked construction. I'm being drawn to that yellow vest big time. And the 2 of Swords. So both of you guys have little hope and faith that anything can be restored here. Both being like, no, not me. Pisces hates me. And you're sitting there, nah, Crosswatcher hates me. Nope, not going to happen. This ain't going to work. Right? Because it's like somebody came to the end of a point of like 2 choices or 2 people in an energy, but you've made a choice. Like you're like, Archer, there wasn't really ever a choice to begin with. I'm like, oh, okay. So let's see where it goes. What's up, Christina? Oh, how you doing? How you doing? All right, let's see what we got. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, something that's just getting ready to get started. The Star card, there's Aquarius energy that shows up. The Hanged Man is, nope, that's not the Hanged Man. That's the Hierophant. How did I see that as the Hanged Man? Taurus, Pisces energy on this one? Interesting. All right. The 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. The Queen of Wands, that's Aries energy. And it's also my Violet Jessup card. There is a 3rd time's the charm on this. All right, you might need to Google Violet Jessup and look her up. The thing is, she's truly the unsinkable star of the Titanic, the Olympic, and the Britannic. On a side note, don't get on a boat with that woman. Don't get on a boat with that Jonas. Violet Jessup has a habit of sinking ships. Who feels like they sunk the ship on this one? Like something it's too late to come back from. But yet the cards are telling me with the Strength card to the Queen of Wands that there is still an energy in there. That you guys can persevere through what's going on right now. The 7 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles into the 6 of Cups. After a time of reflecting back and seeing where the maturity is at, I think you guys move back in together or something. Or somebody's had to move or relocate. I don't know, with the Ace of Pentacles on this, Capricorn, Aquarius, this is heavy. Okay. You know what, Pisces? You know what it is? We have finally found the answer to the oldest math problem in history. The 2 trains meet right here when you 2 start talking. 2 of Cups. Oh boy. Okay, I get it. Cancer Pisces energy on this one. Leo's here too. Strength card on Aquarius. You got some pretty strong Aquarius energy. So the thing about this is that you know more about 7 of Swords. You know more about what you're doing to this person than you're letting on, don't you? Right? You are still kind of in control of this. Especially my female Pisces. Maybe even a little bit more so than the male Pisces, because there's this like the energy of a cross-watcher that they might act like they're all big and that, but they're figuring out and realizing that Pisces, like they might wear the pants in the family or in the relationship, but Pisces is the one that picks the pants out for them. Right? Happy wife, happy life. Even for my male Pisces, whatever the reverse of that is, it's like your spouse is realizing like maybe happy hubby, wobbly bubbly. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, that's just a placeholder. It's like when you write a song, just put words in there as placeholders until you get there. Like the Beatles song, Something. George Harrison, February 25th, Pisces. It started out as something in the way she moves attracts me like a pomegranate. John Lennon's like, just put something there until you figure out the right words, right? I think both of you guys are trying to find the right words to say to make peace on this one. It's almost like you're telling me you're in a single status, and yet they are too. Tell me more on this one. Because the energies are showing a 2 of Cups to a 6 of Cups meetup energy in this, where you guys get together and talk about things. Even with the Queen of Pentacles that comes in there. It was maturity. 10 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Sun card, the 7 of Cups with the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. with the Tower. And 2 Ace of Cups. You guys both want a fresh start on this one. And the Ace of Pentacles. With the Sun card there and the 10 of Pentacles. Either you guys did live together or there were talks of it. You've at least been in their house or something, right? And yet you guys are both in a point of no contact right now. And neither of you guys have any clue what to do right now. It's like you guys are both like, well, Pisces don't want to talk to me. Well, Crosswatcher don't want to talk to me either. Well, I guess we're just stuck where we are in here in both of our miserable spots. Neither of you guys are happy without each other. Because whenever you guys are apart, both your lives go to HE double hockey sticks. Even for some of you, there was a third party involvement that came in. Or for some of you guys, it was like both of you guys did with the Justice card, like out stubborning each other. Since we're not talking, Pisces hates me, 8 of Swords. Oh, Crosswatcher hates me, so 8 of Pentacles. We better just go in another direction. And yet neither of you guys with the 4 of Cups want to. And for those of you that you did, whoever they interacted with or whoever you're interacting with, like it didn't work out. That's why I'm seeing like y'all both are in single status. So the thing on this is that like they're doing it too. You guys are still mirroring. You guys are still in the same energies and still going through it. Could be a Libra energy on that with Justice, or definitely a cardinal sign. Libra, Cancer, Aries, or Capricorn. Gemini's here too. So it's kind of like after all of this comes to a climax, that you guys both just kind of look each other in the eye and like you say like, I knew what you were doing the whole time. And then you're like, I knew what you were doing the whole time. This is all a complete thing leading up to a reunion. So you're both unsticking yourselves from your current lives. And that's why your person is starting to feel like they missed out on a long-term opportunity with you in the silence with the 9 of Swords. They feel like the clock's ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Right? Really? What was that? Hold on. What just took a flying leap off my table? The 2 of Cups. See? Crosswatcher, I'm gonna actually give you a point here. Pisces don't hate you. Pisces, I'm gonna give you something to calm your mind down. Crosswatcher doesn't hate you. Even all of your friends and your families, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, even your families, like know you guys fit. And yet you guys are all sitting there in your heads thinking, everybody hates me, everybody hates them, nobody like there's been too many bridges burned, too much damage has been done, we can't fix this, and yet you're gonna fix this. That Tower card, I always look at the Tower card like a Jenga game, right, Pisces? In that it doesn't just happen overnight. It's all those little triggers, all those little things happening that removes all those little small pieces until the tower finally Jengas and collapses in order to build back strong. So if you guys hadn't got to this point, it would have continued in the way it was. That's the thing about this. So like they're currently going through some serious growth on this one because they're starting to feel like they missed out on that opportunity due to their own impatience and their own inconsistency, right? So they're going through this growth behind the scenes, and that's like why some of their grief has them feeling stuck on it, right? Because they tried to move way too fast. And I mean, you do miss them. But it's like, why did it have to go from the dating stage into the old married couple stage so quick? You like getting out. You want to see stuff. You don't want to be cooped up in the house nonstop, right? This person forgot like the courtship, the dating, and things like that. Once they had you, they stopped trying, you know? And that's the thing on this. That's what's got them in their head right now. Whatever it is, in whatever direction they went, they're being treated the way they treated you. And that's the thing on this one that's got them feeling all stuck, and it's affected their confidence just as much as it's affected yours. You know, it's the vibes that like with what like they're stuck, and they don't know how to approach you due to how things went down, right? So you guys think that you hate each other, when in reality you guys really miss each other. And wherever you guys are now, living situation, status, whatever, it's not, neither of you guys are liking it. It's in a whole weird vibe, Pisces. Cancer, Libra energy on that, Gemini, Taurus. Strong Aquarius and Cancer, okay? But also some pretty heavy duty on the Gemini with the 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be born on the 8th, the 18th, or the 28th, or your person could be. We're just seeing a lot of repeating 8s. Repeating 7s are showing up along with repeating 4s. So the thing about this is that like they're with what's going down on this one, it's like the signs around them everywhere are kind of like watching or stalking them like security cameras in a house. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that's like God and the guardian angels are keeping tabs on you guys. I don't dig that vibes. But they're like, so like, yeah, they really feel like that they're stuck in their energy, but like with what they're going through, it's got to happen in a way for them to unstick themselves to be ready and be all about you, right? Gonna buy a one-way ticket on a westbound train. See how far I can go. I'm gonna go out dancing in the pouring rain. Something about, man, there's a lot of train analogies coming in on this reading. Something about a train or train stations or something may resonate. I mean, I can totally dig that. I always keep extra money set aside too, because sometimes I might want to hop on a train and go somewhere without even having, I don't want to drive. I want to enjoy the scenery. You know, take the Amtrak to Chicago, something like that. Just spend a weekend somewhere and do some, I don't know. I don't know why the train vibes are going all nuts on that one. Maybe your person energetically got hit by a train and like they woke up and was like, Pisces is the answer, crosswatcher. Yep, like it's like what happens when one train leaves Los Angeles, one train leaves Boston. Where will they meet? Right where you hear the Big Bang, right? But it actually is where you two come together, and it like all this frustration, all this tension breaks away, and it literally just turns into just hush, kiss me, you fool. You know, it's that kind of a vibe on this one. So the thing on this is that it's like you both think there's no hope for this left, and yet I totally see a lot of hope here in the near future too, because with all the mirroring that's going on, like God, they do still think about you a lot, Pisces, easily as much as you think about them. And remember, it's like Frankie told me, we think 77,000 thoughts a day. There's no way you guys don't cross each other's mind, especially with as deep as this connection is, because when you guys met, you guys were both going through living hell, right? You were brought into each other's lives to save each other out of that living hell that you both were going through. And yet it's because of that living hell that you guys don't trust each other, and the way everything went down, the traumas and the triggers that led you guys both to Four of Swords. Pause this, take a break, don't know what's going on, I got to go in another direction. And yet that's all what happens to bring you guys back together, to find that justice from the Tower card, to bring that balance in. So the thing on this is that you guys both want to talk. You're still mirroring. They're actually rather tired from trying to give you your distance and your space. After going through the humbling that they've went through, they were being rather intense and smothering before, Pisces. No matter how many times you told them, not ready, want to nurture this, want to just see where this can go. And like, they wouldn't stop on you. And look where you're at now. Look at how depressed you are with that 8 of Cups, with the dishes piling up. Your person is too. Look at your person on their side of the fence. Frustrated, can't take their job, not even answering their phone. You guys are both hermiting and isolating, and everybody around you, even for the 6 to 7% of you guys that there is a third party involvement on either side of the fence here, even the third parties are sitting there going, oh my God, just go back to your person, or oh my God, just go back to Pisces. Whatever it is, everybody around you guys knows that you guys were made for each other, because you guys just love each other's crazy. It's the thing of like, you're sitting there going, Archer, I'm ticked off at him, but if anybody else gets ticked off at him, they're going to see my shark teeth, right? And it's just like on the other side, they're like, yeah, Pisces might be crazy, but they're my kind of crazy, and God love them, they're smart. This person loves you for more than just your looks on this one. It's like they're telling me the looks or how you look is just icing on the cake for them. It's a bonus. So the thing on this is that they've been going through the lessons from the people in their life right now, just like you have been, in order to learn how to slow their roll. Slow the roll, learn some lessons in confidence and maturity, because when you keep trying to move this fast, right, you go just blowing past things in life at 1 billion miles an hour, you blow past the stuff that really counts. I think your person is learning that whatever it is that they put before you needed to be put second, because you're supposed to be put first. You give your life to them and commit to them exclusively. That's when you become a priority in their life, right? Whatever they put in front of you is becoming second place, and you're becoming the priority where you should have been in the first place all along. You know what I mean? I want to say you've got a 96% chance coming in on this one of like a calm, consistent conversation that leads to reunion and them actually taking you and your feelings into account from this day forward. You never did leave them, Pisces, and they're looking at me. You guys are both looking at me. I might be reading for a couple here, or we could be doing couple readings in the future for you guys. Because like you're sitting here going, yeah, we've been through a lot, Archer, but that's my person. And the cross watcher's sitting here looking at me going, yep, been through a lot. That's my Pisces. You guys will work this out. Some of you guys, you're already starting to work it out and talk about it behind the scenes and cut out all the third-party vibes to get back together. Either way, I do see it working for you. And they're going to make you more of a priority than they ever were before. Whatever they're going through on their side, I know you're going through it too. Whatever they're going through on their side, learned a lot of lessons from it. Wow. Strong Cancer energy on this. Leo's here. You've got Libra and Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius. What the heck is up with Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio on this? Oh my God. Aquarius too. Anyways, maybe somebody here's had a star named after them, or you will. All right. There could even be some gifts coming your way or flowers or something. I don't know. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles. This is the relationship you guys have waited for. Ace of Cups. It's just a fresh start, getting ready to get started. It's victory. And with that 10 of Pentacles, you guys do wind up together on this one. And heads up, there could be some children in long term in your futures. I don't care if both of you guys have had talks about it. I'm like, no kids, no kids. I think things change overnight, and it goes in the direction for what both of you guys wish for your future. That's how a relationship works. Finally, they're willing to talk about both of your guys' 10 of Cup dreams and bring it into 10 of Pentacles reality with taking your feelings into consideration first. About time they put you as a priority. I love this for you. Pisces, I do hope that helps. All right. If you want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here or use the link that's pinned in my bio or down in the description box. That'll take you to the Archer link tree, takes you to the booking site where you can select your time, select your reading. Everything is open, full disclosure, and check out all the other channels and digital small businesses, women's healing services, helps. We're working on getting daycare services, life coaching services. There's a lot of stuff starting to happen behind the scenes of the channel, all right? And make sure to check out the channel announcements too for all the details. All right, otherwise, I'll see you Friday and every Friday for your individual live reading. And until then, and until the next time we meet, I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you then. All right, Pisces? Until then, peace, love, full 14-second hugs for you, loving hugs, followed by your spinny hugs just to make you giggle and have a good time and laugh. All right? Pisces, I love you. I'll see you then. Peace, love, spinny hugs. Bye. We made it, guys. We made it. One of these days, I'll pull off a 3-hour all signs, but I'm just the speaker box. I am not, if I tell God, sorry, God, I got to do it in 3 hours or to that, God will just go find a new speaker box. And I happen to really love my job and my boss. I do got to remember to get you something good for Boss's Day, which I will. All right, guys, we're on the road here. And thank you guys for being here. Love you guys. Thank you for hyping, liking the reading. We will get some timestamps posted. And I think we're good, right, Virginia? I love you too, Virginia. Spinny hugs. Oh, you're welcome, Queen Tiki. I hope it resonated. Please let me know if it resonated, y'all. Right, because I haven't been here for the past 3.5 hours. I've just been channeling. I was enjoying myself. I was on a beach. I was in Acapulco. I was at the Bahamas for a little bit. I had a good time. It was a fun trip. But I'm back now. No, just kidding. Anyways, Shelly, thank you too. Mod Squad, all of you guys. Thank you very much for what you guys do for the channel. I've gotten half of the Christmas presents mailed out to you guys. I've got some downtime there, but with the new schedule and the prioritizing and organizing the block scheduling, I'll have the rest of them out in no time. All right. So anyways, and see the channel announcement down below. Channel announcement timestamp. That'll fill y'all in on everything that's going on in case you missed it. All right. And make sure you guys subscribe to Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. She puts in a ton of work behind the scenes for this channel and the family, as well as doing her own channel and her day job. All right. Just show her a little bit of thank you for everything she does here and run on over and subscribe to her channel. We're going to try to get her. She only needs 50 more subscribers. We're trying to get her 50 by Easter. All right, I want her at 500 subscribers before the stigmata sets in. All right, guys, and do remember this will resonate to any placement in your charts, okay? Because you and your person, why does my ring finger keep itching? It's been doing that all day. My word. Anyways, because you and your person, you guys are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your guys' charts are what makes you guys who you and them are. And remember that if you actually, I'm like the Bob Ross of tarot. So if you actually put this on from beginning to end and just let it play in the background while you're going about your day or your chores or your business, you'll actually wind up hearing the entire story of you. Just like how Bob Ross, all of his paintings wound up being like a flip book that went all the way up the mountain river scene. Pretty much, if you listen from Aries to Pisces, you'll hear the story of you and your person. All right? Okay, guys. I think we're good. We good? Say goodnight, Angel Eyes. Say goodnight, Sunshine. Say goodnight, Shelly. Say goodnight, Ringo. Say goodnight, Archer. Okay, guys. Say the line. Say the line. I don't want to say the line. Say the line, Ladybug. I don't want to say the line, Ladybug. I don't want to say the line, Brandy. I don't want to say the line. Say the line. Fine, I'll say this line. I'm just kidding. On that note, I loved this deck.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.